mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tough 25 is over. UFC 213 is on its way, and we are here with the MMA-Holes. What's going on, friends and family? What's going on? I hope everyone is wonderful. Guys, welcome to our Wednesday show. This is episode number 42. That's right. Episode number 42. We are here. We are live on a swole, sexy Wednesday night. As usual, we have a jam-packed show for you guys because that's all we do over here is run swole, jam-packed shows over here, and we just don't give a fuck. Right, Conor?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Maymac is right around the corner. Tough 25, we have to talk about the last episode. What does Chris give? Tough 25, episode number 12, the last episode of the season. We will find out tonight. We have topics, we have special messages, we have special predictions, maybe some call-ins. We will open up the phone line shortly. But first off, let's do this because we've got 10 more likes. Boom! Diaper dances, and I sing as... yeah, fuck it.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. Yes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Thank you, Diaper, for the dance moves, and we got 20 right off the bat. I'm not gonna play it twice. We got fuck it. We got 20 likes. Let's do it. 10 more likes again because we have 20. I've got 10 more likes. I've got
10 more likes.
Fill it.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes. Yes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
Yeah.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Guys, we are on a mission. This week we are on a big mission because we are going to hit, we are going to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of this week. That's right, 2,000 subscribers on the MMA-Holes Live. Who would have thought? We might as well celebrate right now because it's going to be crazy. It's going to be swole. It's going to be sexy. Now, guys, I need to play something here because I have a message from my sponsor. That's right. I have a message from my sponsor. So let me just play that right now.
Get that car, Steven.
Joey G, Island Leasing, only way to go. $100 a month, nothing down.
Our prices are insane.
That's right. Go check them out if you're in the New York area and you want a car for an affordable price. Call my friend Joey G. And
Wonderful.
all right, let's see who's in the chat room on this swole, sexy Wednesday night. 1,829 Fooks, 26 in the tip jar, and we have a swole room right now. Craig Lee, Steven Cedillo, Robin Illy, and H. Kobe's Corner. Check out the description, and you can see maybe we have a message from my friend Kobe. Awesome Sports. What's going on, NH? I saw it said you already. Jay Smooth, Bane, Darth Bane, 2 Banes for 1. Man, oh man, look at all of you. Stewie motherfucking Griffin says, I'm here, fags. All right. Would you guys buy a Playboy with Valentina Shevchenko in it, showing her bush and cans? Well, I think the answer would be, Conor, would you buy it?
Yes, sir.
Conor would buy it, so that's all that matters, right? Conor would buy it. Yeah. So now if you're just jumping in right now, we have a Swole Wednesday show, okay? We will be going through the last episode of Tough in the chat room right now. Let me know if you did watch the last episode. If not, well, fuck you. Carl Jones, what's up, my friend? The fuck was that, Ed? Says Jay Smooth. Yo, we got to pay the bills here. We got Carl Jones, it's going up. Maybe I'll play the ad again later on just for the fuck of it, right? Why not? Why the fuck not? We also have picks from my little nephew, Lucas. He made picks for the Tough finale on Friday night, so we'll be talking about that. I have my Conor McGregor Yes Sir shirt on. Down in the description, down below, well, you just go down there and you can get yourself a shirt as well. That's right. UFC 213 is lit as heck, says Awesome Sports. Hey, listen, I'm pumped. I'm pumped up. Anytime the UFC has a card and puts the card together, well, I am FOOKIN pumped. And we're going to be talking about it a lot tonight. So the phone lines will be opened in a little bit. So hang on to your fucking tits and penises. And we'll be opening that up. Okay? So just relax. G-Man, what's up? The mule would buy it. Why the hell not, I guess. All right. Well, wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Luke. Filthy George says Valentina giving Buzzcock. All right. All these motherfuckers are on steroids. And that's true. I think Conor can agree. Conor agrees with Kobe. So let's do it, guys. Your favorite segment of the show? Well, let's just do it. Because it is time for...
Topics. Topics.
Ban topics. Now, before I get started with topics, at the MMA-Holes on social media, check us out. Facebook, Twitter. Twitter's the way. Twitter's the way. Twitter's the way. And Instagram. Actually, it should be Instagram. It should be Twitter, Instagram, then Facebook. Because Facebook, I really don't give two fooks about. But we are there. So if you have Facebook, well, go give us a follow over there. If we are off air, which does happen every once in a while, well, this is where you find us. This is where you find us. We also have a website, the MMA-Holes.com. Check it out. It's all out in the description down below. You could go there, you can click it.
One shoulder,
and we have a donation. Holy shit.
And you're going to need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
Look at this. Look at this. Marlyn doesn't even have to write a damn thing. She just donated $2. Thank you, Marlyn, for the wonderful, wonderful donation. You are awesome. Now, Marlyn, I know Marlyn is on vacation right now. I can't believe she's donating while she's on vacation right now, but that's so nice of her, Marlyn. Marlyn, if you want to call in from your vacation spot, well, I'd love to hear from you. Let us know in the chat if you would like that. Okay. What do we got in the chat? Call in with, shit, says Filthy George. Chris is sipping on gin and juice. Did you guys see? Well, it's kind of funny. I know we got topics, but I'm keep on getting sidetracked over here. Let's go back for a second. Speaking of gin and juice. Oh, what the fuck? Falling apart over here. Everything's falling apart. Where was I going? I was going somewhere. All right, forget it. I'm just falling apart. Let's talk about topics, because that's what we do over here. We talk about topics. I got to set everything up. I have a lot of shit going on here. I mean, there's no board up because I'm here by myself, but that's okay, right? Why complain? All right, topics. John Gotti, okay? I don't know if you guys are familiar with John Gotti, but in the New York area, well, he is I'm not going to say anything bad about him because, well, he's a wise guy, and he's been around for a hot minute. A couple of generations went by, and John Gotti's grandson is looking to go pro. He's 5-11 with a 4-fight win streak, 170 pounds. Have you ever heard of Triton Fights? Well, I met the gentleman from Triton Fights during the tattoo convention that I went to last time. I couldn't make this past one, but I got to go to the next one because holding their belt is John Gotti's grandson, and he's looking to go pro. So let's see how that works out. I mean, hey, if he loses the fight, maybe he'll fucking pistol whip you. I don't know. I didn't say it. No, don't.
Wonderful.
Don't hurt me. Anyway. Megan Anderson says she's more confident about fighting Chris Cyborg after watching sparring footage, but who gives a fuck, right? Because they're not fighting. they're not fighting. So fuck you, Megan Anderson. Holly Holmes says Maymac critics, let's see, are usually the ones, well, that don't fight. They're the people that don't fight. So all the critics that criticize Mayweather versus McGregor don't fight. Well, I can tell you right now, I fight. I fight everything. But I'm not criticizing. I don't know. Is that true? Holly Holm, look at her going to bat for Conor McGregor. It's good for the sport. Maymac is good for the sport. It sucks that they had to get rid of their August pay-per-view, but it's good for boxing and it's good for MMA. I don't care what anyone says. It's going to bring a lot of money, a lot of eyeballs in both directions. So I think Holly Holm's right about that, and she's like, fuck it. She says they don't fight. I don't know if you take offense to that. We're going to be brushing back on all these topics later, but I'm just going through it real quick. Dana White says Bisping doesn't turn down fights and will face the winner of Whitaker versus Romero. So that's what he says. Do you believe Dana White? Because Dana White never lies, right? He never lies. But that's what he says, and that's what's happening. So I think that should happen. So I'm on board with that. Hope it does. Matt Hughes is off the ventilator and is showing small signs of improvement. So he's getting better. So hopefully everything does get better with Matt Hughes. If you didn't hear, he got hit by a train or some shit like that. So that sucks, man. That sucks. He seems like a really nice dude. And yeah, if you pray. And if you don't, keep him in your mind. OSP versus Shogun 2 for Fight Night 117 in Japan. So if you wanted to see that again, well, it doesn't matter if you didn't or if you did, you're going to see it regardless. So it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Shogun OSP 2. And that one went fast. I'm almost positive. I'm trying to think. I think OSP did win the first one. I think he KO'd him, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a quickie. I got to look. We'll look back at that. But in Japan, why the FOOK not? The Tough 25 finale is Friday. We're going to be discussing the card tonight, and we will have Fight Buddies on Friday night. And guess what? If you want to, you got to, because Saturday night, yes, we will be doing the Ultimate Fighter UFC 213 pay-per-view on Saturday night. And I'll be putting I'll be clickbaiting the shit out of it, so we get a lot of views and subscribers, because that's what I do over here on the MMA-Holes. All right. This is a special segment, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, inside the chat, well, that's Kobe's Corner right over there. If you're looking inside, this little phone over here is Kobe's Corner. He's a friend of the show. We're looking into collaborating with each other, and he has a little message for the MMA-Holes. So right now, I'm going to take you inside over here, the living room. This is the MMA-Holes living room. If you look around this living room, well, it is just wonderful, wonderful. Look at it. 29 tips, 30 Fooks watching. We are fucking rolling strong. And like I said, we are going to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of this week. I'm looking to make this channel one of the biggest channels. No, fuck it. The biggest channel on YouTube. And we could only do that with some friends, collaborations. So we decided to team up with Kobe's Corner. Swole channel. Check it out in the description. Stay tuned, because Kobe has a message for the MMA-Holes.
What's up, guys and gals? Kobe here from Kobe's Corner. Very pleased to be joining forces with the MMA-Holes today. The very best in technical breakdown meets some of the biggest degenerates on every crevice of cyberspace. That's right, the MMA-Holes. And guess what, folks? I feel right at home. UFC 213 right around the corner, going down Saturday, July 8th. And man, we got some fantastic matchups on the table. I want to start with the graphic from Yoel Romero versus Robert Whitaker. This was put together by Dan Hardy and the UFC on Inside the Octagon, where they read my question. Thanks very much. But I want to talk about some of these stats because I think they're really good. For Yoel Romero, longest active UFC win streak in the middleweight division at 8. For Whitaker, second longest active UFC win streak in the middleweight division at 6. For Romero, the third best striking defense in the division at 63.8%. While Whitaker brings the highest striking rate in middleweight history, 5.94 big significant strikes per minute. And we all know the wrestling pedigree that the Soldier of God brings. Olympic wrestling silver medalist, some of the best takedowns in the game. But for the youngster, Robert Whitaker, 7th highest takedown defense in UFC history. That's not in the middleweight division. That's in UFC history. Absolutely staggering number at 91.4%. This looks to be a fantastic fight. I cannot wait, and should determine the next middleweight challenger if Michael Bisping doesn't check it out again. And in the main event, Valentina Shevchenko, the #1 contender, the Bullet, very, very well rounded fresh off her submission victory over Juliana Pena, takes on the Lioness Amanda Nunes, who just destroyed Ronda Rousey, finishing everyone. Some of the best ground and pound in the sport. Successfully defended her title. Will look to do that again in the main event against Valentina Shevchenko. That's going to be fantastic. Fabricio Verdum faces Alistair Overeem once again. That could determine the next heavyweight title shot right there. And then Anthony Showtime Pettis. I don't know where Showtime went. It's kind of like, where's Waldo? He doesn't look quite like he did before, but he looks to get back on track into his winning ways after losing to Max Holloway against a wily and dangerous veteran in Jim Miller, who is good everywhere. One more fight on the main card. Curtis Blades takes on the number 15 guy in Daniel Omalanchuk. Hope I didn't butcher his last name. No, really, I think this is a fight that the UFC put together so Omalanchuk can get ragdolled and beat up, as Blades is really a top prospect. Omalanchuk 4-4 in the UFC and still a ranked guy at number 15. So I think they're high on Blades, and this is a fight where he gets to showcase himself on the main card at UFC 213. Now in other news, Punk squatting at Ronda Rousey's house, stealing, sleeping in her bed, probably sniffing her panties. MMA Junkie reported that Travis Brown took care of business, but I later read that he phoned the police and had them take care of it instead. Here's Travis Brown proposing under a waterfall, and punks are laying in Ronda's bed sniffing her underwear. Can you believe it? Folks, it is International Fight Week. I cannot wait. Ultimate Fighter finale on Friday, UFC 213 Saturday. So much going on, so much to talk about, but I'm going to leave it here. I want to thank you for having me. The MMA Holes absolutely rock. If you would subscribe to my channel, I am offering virtual hand jobs. I can do 2 at a time. Watch me row. That is going to do it, folks. Hope you enjoyed the show. I want to thank Chris and the rest of the MMA Holes for having me. I look forward to future collaborations, and I want to tell each and every one of you degenerate bastards from the bottom of my heart that you guys rule. Kobe out. Peace.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Kobe from Kobe's Corner. Check it out in the description down below. I have his link. Now, this is what I want to know from you guys. Everyone in the chat. Inserting energy up our anuses. What do you think about Kobe's Corner? Why not have him collaborate with us? Why the FOOK not? So if you guys want weekly segments, I'm going to be jumping over to his channel. He's going to be jumping over here. We're going to be doing things back and forth. I like Kobe as a news guy, bringing some swag and some seriousness to this show. Nice little counterbalance, and he has a sense of humor as well. He could take the comments. Let me know in the chat if you want Kobe with the MMA Holes together, uniting as one. Well, hit me with the ones right now. As you're answering that question, I'm going to do this. 10 more likes. Yes. Let me know.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
Yes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
All right, the dislikes dying of AIDS as usual. Thank you, John, for diapering it up. With 30 in the like, there is one person dying of AIDS, and its chances are that person, well, hates success. Darth Bane says yes. Bring Kobe in. Craig Lee says yes. Jay Smooth says yes. Brian Burgess says yes. Awesome Sports says yes. Filthy George says yes. Stewie motherfucking Griffin says yes. Kobe's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm in. Conor B says 420. Marlyn says 1 yes. That's all we can do. Not hating that, says Marlyn. Okay, 111. Caleb says yes. Caleb's involved too. Caleb, welcome to the show. Subscribe to my friend Caleb over there. Caleb Vlogs and Texts. Well, I mean, hey, across the world, and this man is doing his thing over there. So check out that channel if you're into vlogging, YouTube life, and all that food and stuff. Check out Caleb Templeman Vlogs and Texts as well. Carl Jones is in. And yeah. I had a Kish on first, says Kobe. All right, guys. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the chat if you want a little Kobe in your life. And that is that. To the living room, to the wall. That's right, over here. There are a lot of things to talk about tonight on the MMA Holes. A lot of things. But we need to dabble into something here that is very important in my life. This card right here. Pull it up. Gaeth G versus Michael Johnson. Gaeth G versus Michael Johnson is going down this week. It is the top fight. Well, it says to be announced for the co-main. And, well, we'll talk about that right now because we need to talk about Tough 25. Let's do a quick recap on that right now. Tough 25, episode 12. I'm going to dabble right into that, and I'm going to tell you guys who the co-main event is, because that's what we do over here on the MMA-Holes, which fucking swole is a motherfucker. Tough 25, episode 12. Finally, the season is over. Rest in peace, Tough. The season is over. Dana White will not give up on Tough 25. And yeah, so I'm going to do a brief recap of what happened on Tough 25. I'm going to do it right now for you guys as the chat goes and goes and goes and goes. Kobe kicks the shit out of MMA trash. I mean junkie, says Brian Roja. I think Kobe's good, man. I wouldn't fucking want Kobe with the MMA-Holes if I didn't think he was good at what he does. So that's that. Best fight all week, fight of the year. MJ dropped dead. In looking forward to this one, says Joel Miller. Justin Gaethje by a unanimous inbreeding, says Darth Payne.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Kobe says, but would you still eat that ass? Well, interesting. Kyle, that mutt man rice. This is boring. Who the fuck is Kyle? Kyle, that mutt man rice. Look at that fucking guy. Oh, God. Well, let's see if he keeps coming back and maybe we'll fuck his mom too. Oh, we have a couple of new subscribers, by the way. And let's put them on over here because, well, let's see. Let's put this one right over here. MMA-Holes. Right over here on the MMA-Holes is Korig 19414 Iffy is now an MMA-Hole. Didn't get the proper shout out. So welcome to the Swole FOOKIN Club, Corey. And may you be a wonderful, wonderful soul. And now you are an MMA-Hole. You are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, here we go. So they invited Tim Elliott to the house on Tough 25, episode 12. James Krause versus Jesse Taylor. The fight to be the top dog versus Lima. Who will win? Now, I was pretty confident about the winner of this fight. Both fighters they're decent. They're decent. Jesse Taylor is one of those gigundo ground guys that likes to grind it out and is very good on the floor, uses that size advantage and does what he does best. James Krause has some experience under his belt and is very well-rounded. Had that eye problem and blah, blah, blah. Tim Elliott goes to the house and he's friends with James Krause. They train together. So a little bit of an advantage for Krause, I guess. I don't know. TJ has both fighters, so there's no fighters for Cody Garbrandt, so they could just do whatever the fuck they're doing over there. And they go to an eye doctor. Krause goes to an eye doctor, and they spent, 10 minutes of my life, wasting my life at the eye doctor. If you got to kill time, make the show a half hour. Don't waste my time with a fucking hour show, but it is what it is, and we get to watch a doctor's visit, an eye doctor's visit. Now, if you are new to this and you haven't heard my bitching and complaining about Tough, it's the same song and dance over and over again. You're just giving us garbage. We're not stupid. The fans aren't dumb, okay? The fans are not dumb when it comes to Tough and watching TV and watching fights and stuff like that. Some may know more than others, but we all are intelligent fooks, and we know when you're trying to pull the wool over our fucking heads, and you are. Come on, you're just killing time, and that's what you were doing to me this episode. The fight goes 3 fucking rounds, and you have to bring us to the eye doctor. Show us more fucking... who cares about the eye doctor? But they show us the eye doctor. Then after that, they go to a commercial break, and Tim Elliott starts a fight with Cody Garbrandt's team, saying, you guys are useless, you don't win, blah, blah, blah. They kick Elliott out of the house, and mayhem ensues. They go after Krause, saying, hey, your teammates over there, here, that's not fair, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who fucking cares? Seriously, who cares? Yet I feel I have to watch this to tell you guys how much it's shit. It's dog shit. It is fucking dog shit Tough. Anyway, hopefully they fix the problem when they do the Contender Series, which is coming up on Fight Pass. I am looking forward to that, so we'll see how that goes. But fuck you, Tough. Fuck Tough. Let me get a fuck Tough in the chat right FOOKIN now. Fuck Tough. 37 watching the MMA-Holes. They go to the weigh-ins. Krause weighs in. Taylor weighs in. They both make weight. And, yeah. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. You eat dicks, Kyle, says Joe Miller. Is this fucking cunt still in here? Eat dick. Who is this guy? Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Is there going to have to be a chat raping? Anyway, let's not waste any time. Goes 3 rounds, guys. Here's the deal. It goes 3 rounds. Taylor looked great the whole fight. The first rounds, honestly, I kind of fell asleep a little bit. So no way I like Tough. Brian Royja, how dare you? Bane says Fook Tough. Trap DZ, shut the fuck up, you bitch, says Conor B. Darth Bane says, fuck Cody, bitch back. Fuck you, how about that? Yeah, that doesn't really do much. A lot of dick talking here, just saying, fuck Tough. Fuck Tough, says G-Man. All right, so there goes all the fuck Toughs right there. Everyone's fucking Toughs. And Filthy George says,
Wonderful, wonderful.
So yeah, so long story short, I'm not going to waste your time on Tough. I'm not going to waste your time. It went 3 rounds. I thought Taylor won all the rounds, and then at the end, well, Taylor fucking did his thing. Taylor fucking got on top of him. Guillotine! Fucking put Krause to sleep, and that was a wrap. It was very predictable when it came to that. Jesse Taylor for the win. He's just too big, and if you play on the floor, that's a wrap. Krause made a couple of mistakes in the fight of trying to play with him on the floor. He shouldn't have done that. It was a big mistake by Krause. Regardless, it is what it is. Jesse Taylor versus Lima in the finale. So that's that. Tough 25 is over. Friday night, we will find out who will raise that swole trophy.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Wonderful. Tough is boring. Matthew Cater was more exciting, says Kobe. Yeah, that's true.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Gang rape. Meaty cock. Cunts. A Kyle mother. Bitch titted Tough. Let's do his mom. Hold on a second. Is he still in here? Let's see. Let's see if this cunt's still in here. I don't know. Fuck you, not Tough. All right, guys. Right now, I feel bad about this. I didn't want to do this. Usually I do this during our fight buddies. But I feel bad. Kyle, I'm going to give you one more chance. If you say one more negative comment, we will fuck your mom tonight on the MMA-Holes episode number 42. We will fuck your mom. So beware. Remove your mom from the area because we will fuck Kyle's mom in here. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that tonight. We only do that on fight buddies. It's a tradition. So let's not fuck his mom tonight. Kyle, behave.
Wonderful.
All right, tonight we are
Hanging with the boys.
It's finally over, Tough. If you did watch Tough, well, let me know what you rate it out of 10. 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. Well, let me know what you rated Tough 25. I'm going to give that episode a 5. I'll give it a 5. Actually, I want to go lower. I'm just going to give it a 5 just to be nice. But I am going to give it a 5. What do you give it out of 10? And what do you give this season out of 10? I think the season is a 5 as well. Honestly, the season's below average. I think the season's a 4. The last episode's a 5. And it is what it is. Tough sucked this year. I don't care what anyone said. It is what it is. People say it's good. I don't agree. And that is that. So, all right, let's see what the chat room says. Fum Ducker, what's up, kid? Filthy George says, fuck Kyle's mom. Kyle's mom is a slut. Craig Lee rates it a 5. Hey, Darth, not much. You? Marlyn says. I'm lit like fireworks, says J Smooth. Kobe, I sub to your channel, you fag.
Wonderful.
There you go. You got Stewie motherfucking Griffin on there. Let's see. Kyle on Cut Cleanups says Martin Guitars. Darth Bane says, MMA-Holes protect our own. Kyle, we're coming for you. Kyle don't want this. No one wants this. Guys, listen, I hear a lot of things that go on out there. I know what's going on. I know people are hating because we are becoming the most swole channel on YouTube. So you can hate us. You can do what you want. But we will fuck your mom. 8.5, great fight, maybe a 9, says Brian Royja. Great fight. All right. Hold on a second. Brian Royja says great fight. Well, this means one thing. I'm going to open up the phone lines right fucking now. This is unacceptable. So what I'm going to do right now is open up the phone lines. Let's talk about Tough 25. The season's over. We have a finale coming. Whatever's on your mind, let's go. But let's talk mainly about Tough 25. What do you think about Tough? Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. Fuck. Tough. Yes. The chat is going strong as usual. Guys, this is the swollest chat on YouTube right over here. We have the swollest group of degenerates, like Kobe says. And we are wonderful. Even Luke Thomas thinks so. So let's open up the phone lines. Get your phones ready because we're going to have a little fun time on a Wednesday night. This is our Wednesday show. If this is your first time on our Wednesday show, hit me with the ones in the chat so I know that you're new to this stuff and enjoy. All right, so I got to close this. Okay, so the phone line should be good to go. It's 516-522-0269. 7. Opening up the phone lines right now. Get your fucking phone calls ready. Let me know what you think of Tough. I think it sucks. Maybe you don't think it sucks. We need to know. We have to know. Jay Smooth says, I sub to Kobe. Good work. You brilliant motherfucker. There you go. Jay Smooth's in. Fuck Tough, says Jay Smooth. Filthy George says, Darth Cole in with the... Well, now that we know who he is, what are you going to do? Let's see. Watch 3 sods. Couldn't stand Cody Bickering, says Kobe. Yeah, it fucking blows. Fuck Tough, says Stewie Griffin. MMA Holes rule and H rules. And NH is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Darth, wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Nick and Nate Diaz on Luke Thomas show this Friday. It is DVW, and maybe I'll call in, and maybe I will troll him like I usually do. I stopped watching it 3 episodes ago, says Carl Jones, and you are a smart man.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Kobe, tell your shit story on the call-in. Well, listen, if you want to see his shit story, definitely check out his interview with Justine Kish. He did tell his shit story over there, so check it out. Shit stories for days. Taylor versus Lima is a great fight, says Brian Roiger. I don't know if it's a great fight because here's the deal, and I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. Taylor will lay on Lima and grind out a grueling victory. Guaranteed.
Can you give us your best
Holy
Girl
shit!
accent?
Look out!
Like, oh my God.
Frank Pavon!
God. My God. My God.
Really?
Look at that butt.
But
Oh my God.
7% in the house.
Ola Holes. Kyle is a kid with 3 videos. Fuck him and his mother.
So, regardless, Frank Pavon, welcome back to the donations. Frank, you are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Frank Pavon drops a 7% OMG. And that's right. That was MARLYNN Lane singing the 7% OMG song. And MARLYNN Lane is wonderful, wonderful as
Wonderful,
well.
wonderful.
Thank you so much, Frank, for the donation. I do appreciate it. You are a swole motherfucker. Thank you, MARLYNN, for the donation as well. If you're feeling frisky, well, what you could do is this. In the description down below, you can drop the donations. There are different denominations in there. So you could have different messages, different songs. Check out the assortment down below. Also, Nightbot will be spamming like a motherfucker. So you could click on that link as well to make life a little easier. The super chat is different than the donations down below. If you want variety, go down below for the donations. You can check that out. Thank you so much for supporting this show. Basically, the donations go to the pay-per-views. I pay for the pay-per-views, and we watch it together like a big happy fan. Well, I watch, you watch me watching it, but it does help the show out, and it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Connor's wearing the yes, sir, right over here. 516-522. We have a caller, and let's see what we got going on here on the MMA Holes Live. Welcome to the MMA Holes Live. What is your name, and where are you from? That's me. Hello. Hola. That's me talking. Hello, hello. You are live.
I just want to say, fuck Kyle's mom.
Well, there we go. A fuck Kyle's mom right there.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, it's great. I fucking love it. I love it. So there you go. We're fucking Kyle's mom, and we're looking at my emails over there. That's right. That's right. Tough 25 is over, and we are fucking Kyle's mom all night long on the MMA Holes. Now, we didn't seriously fuck his mom because he did vanish. So in fairness, we can't really fuck his mom. He left. But if he does come back, we will fuck him hard. I mean, his mom hard. Oh, God. Frank Pavon says, Kyle, you about 16. Get the fuck. Is he still in here? I don't even know. Anyway, usually we fuck their mom. We fuck their mom and then they become like a swole MMA hole. That's usually what happens. Usually it takes a quick mom fucking and then they turn around and become one of the swollest of the swole in the MMA holes. I don't fucking know. I'm losing my mind here. Anyway, so before I talk about this card right over here, Gaeth G versus Michael Johnson, the tough finale. I'm going to shut off the phones for 1 second. Going into shit over here. And I want to play something here. Now, my nephew, Lucas, well, he makes predictions for days. He's very he's a very smart man. So we decided to reach out to Lucas, take your pen and paper and get ready if you want some predictions. Well, Lucas is a little mini Mystic Moss, and he gets his picks right as well. So we'll just check this out. Here's my nephew Lucas with his picks too. His picks for UFC Tough. This is my brother's, by the way. This is my brother and his son. His picks right now for Tough 25, the finale. Check it out, kids.
As per request, we got Lucas here. He's going to pick the winners for the fights this weekend. All right, fight number 1. We have Diakiese versus Close. Who do you pick, Lucas?
Dear Johnson, Mama Tough.
Who do you pick?
Lucas.
Dear Johnson, Mama Tough.
Now look at my brother's face. He's like, what the fuck did he just say?
No. This is Mark Diakiese or Draca Close. Which one, Lucas?
Draca Close.
All right, Draca Close. Fight number 2, we got Cannonier or Rorik.
Rorik.
Wow, he picked that one quick. He picked that one quick.
All right, he picked Nick Rorik. All right, fight 3, we have Theodorou or
Tavares. Hold on. By the way, that fight is not even existent. Hold on. Let me put this over here. So the Cannonier fight, that changed up. So, oh, here we go. Rorik. Okay, there it is. It did change. I'm writing his picks down as well. All right, so who does he have here? He's going Close and Rorik. I'm actually writing these down. Let's see if little Lucas gets this one right. Rorik. All right. And I'm going to play some bets.
Tavares.
All right, Brad Tavares. Okay. Now we have Johnson versus Fortuna.
He's picking Tavares, kids.
Johnson and the tuna poop.
All right. Now we have Johnson versus Fortuna.
Johnson and the tuna poop.
Johnson is the tuna poop.
All right, who's going to win? Johnson or Fortuna?
The Johnson.
All right, he picked
Johnson, FTW.
Jordan Johnson. Next fight, we have Michael Johnson versus Gaethje, Justin Gaethje.
All right, Michael Johnson versus Gaethje. In the chat right now. Let me know in the chat right now. Who is Lucas going to pick? Gaethje or Johnson? Let me know in the chat before we say it. Who does Lucas pick? I need to know right now. Does he pick Johnson or Gaethje? The winner wins nothing. But does little Lucas pick Johnson or Gaethje? Let me know in the chat. I need to know. Kyle, fuck you. Kyle's still fucking in here? All right, after this segment, we'll fuck Kyle's mom. I want to look like that dude said no one ever, says Filthy George. Chris, your channel is shit. All right, Kyle, we'll fuck your mom in a second. Don't worry. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. Cyborg will be TKO'd via severe cyberbullying via Angela Magana. All right, so Conor B says Johnson. Craig Lee says Johnson. Thumb Ducker says Johnson. Frank Pavon says Gaethje. Marlon Lane says Johnson. Gaethje says Brian Reuger. It looks like the majority saying Johnson, though. George. Ann H says Gaethje. Witched says Gaethje. Jay Smooth says Gaethje. Okay, now it's evening out. Jafui says Gaethje. And Filthy George says Gaethje. All right. You guys ready? Let's find out who Lucas picked. Who did Lucas pick?
Johnson versus Justin Gaethje.
Justin Gaethje.
Who?
Justin Gaethje.
He picked Gaethje. Justin Gaethje for the win, says Lucas.
Justin Gaethje. All right, so his picks are for this Saturday. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Saturday the fights, right? Are they for Saturday?
I'm gonna go get something in my closet.
Okay. All right.
Hold on.
The closet.
He's gonna get something in the closet.
Saturday?
I'm gonna go get something in my closet.
All right.
Okay. All right. So Draca Close for fight 1. Nick Rowick fight 2.
Are you writing this down?
2. Brad Tavares fight 3. Jordan Johnson fight 4. Justin Gaethje fight 5. Thank you, Lucas. Lucas, you have anything to say?
Bye. See you later in the fight, poop.
Bye. See you later in the fight, poop.
Wonderful.
If you guys want, I almost choked on myself. If you guys want more Lucas's picks, well, we'll do a little segment every time, and we'll ask Lucas what he thinks for each card, and maybe we'll play some bets together as the MMA holes. Let me know if you guys want that with the ones right now. Do you want more Lucas's picks? I think it'd be a cute little segment over here with a dysfunctional mess of a show that we have going on here. While you think about that, Gaethje, we've got 10 more likes. 40 likes! Banana Wednesday night. 40 FOOKIN likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
fuck you, dislikes. Gaethje.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
See you later, fight poop. Should that be a soundbite? See you later, fight poop. Fum Ducker says, yeah. Frank Pavon, why the fuck not? Joe Miller, yes. Lucas Picks says, Filthy George. And H, yes. Connor B, hell yes. Mike H, J Smooth, Marlyn Lane, fuck it. We'll do it. More Lucas Picks in the future. Why the fook not? I think it's cute, man. Why the hell not? We might add maybe the 7% will grow if we have cute little kids on the show. So why not? Do you agree with Lucas's picks? Are you against Lucas's picks? The phone lines are open right now. I opened them back up. 516-522-0267. Guys, this is the show of all shoes. Show of all shoes. Yeah.
Wonderful.
The MMA holes. We are wonderful. We are live. We have a lot of things to talk about tonight, and we are going to go over the card. Well, Michael Johnson, Justin Gaethje, tough 25 finale. We finally know who is going to be in the co-main event, and we bring you to the living room. Here it is, the room where people live. Next week, we will be back at our normal time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. The MMA holes will unite, and we will be live again Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern time. No more late shows over here. So, guys, stay tuned for that. I need to put the amount over here. Hold on a second. Not the amount, the fucking call-in number. And bang! All right, call-in number. We're going to do this, and you can drop it right over here. 516-522-0267. Let me know what you think about this card. Are you pumped up? Who do you got? Who you picking? Let me know right now. Call the FOOKIN Show. And like clockwork, we have a call. You are live on the MMA holes. What's your name and where you from? All right. Are you there? You're live.
Hello.
Oh, there. Hello.
Suck my dick.
All right. So, hey, let's... what the fuck? Jello, suck my dick.
Wonderful.
We are going to be sucking dick tonight. Was that Kyle? Oh, my God. Tell me Kyle is a fucking immigrant. That makes it even funnier. Oh, that makes it even funnier if Kyle's an immigrant. 516-522-0267. Let me know what you think about that card. I think Kyle's an immigrant, which makes it even funnier. God. All right, so the fights that I'm excited about, well, let's talk about it right now. We have another caller. You are live on the MMA holes. What's your name and where are you from?
Hey, brother, man, you know who this is. It's me, baby.
The MVP. It has to be.
What's up, guys?
What's going on? Craig Lee is on the line. Craig Lee is live on the MMA holes. Craig, what's going on, friend?
Oh, hey, babe, just hanging in there. I did watch the episode tonight and sort of, I'm like you. I'm 5-5, basically. Oh, that guy just called in. Who is that? That's like, man, get inventive if you're going to be a dickhead. Do something righteous, right?
Yeah, it is what it is. We're going to get those. I kind of, listen, I don't know. The accent was hilarious. Like, suck my dick. I don't know what that was, but it did make me laugh. So, hey, fuck it. Who gives a shit? But I guess he wants me to suck his dick, Craig. I guess that's what he wants.
I believe that would be correct. But, what I'm looking forward to is the fact that we have 2 nights of fights. Of course, I've said it before, and this is how I feel. I want to see Nunez and Svinchenko because I think it's going to be a battle, man. And and of course, Yoel's going to drill that dude, but that's how it goes.
Yeah, well, that Yoel fight, I mean, if you're not excited about Romero and Whitaker, you're just not fucking human. Connor B jumped into the chat before and says, did you watch Romero? Did you watch him train? I mean, it was absolutely insane. This guy's skills and his talent at 40 years old, the guy still got it. He's still an Adonis. The guy's in impeccable shape, but everyone is sleeping on Whittaker as well. It's fascinating on this one, how everyone's sleeping on Whittaker. Do you have a guaranteed pick for that fight, Craig?
I'm still going to say Romero, but I did watch a few fights. I watched 3 of them the other night that Whittaker was in. He's tough, but I still think Romero's really got this kind of mindset that he can't be beat, and in this situation. Hello to everybody in the chat. I love every one of you. Thanks for saying hi. And Ling Ling and Brianna say hello too. But I think Yoel's the man, brother. I think that's the way it's going to roll. And I'm wanting, the bullet to win. So we'll see what happens, my brothers. Hey, loved everybody. Great talking to you, my man.
All right, Craig, thank you for the call. I do appreciate it. If we keep on going swollen long, and if you're awake, maybe we'll open up a quick hangout for you as well at the end if you'd like to come back. But I'm going to keep the phone lines going. Thank you for the call, Craig Lee. You're a wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Take it easy, guys. Love y'all.
All right, that is the immortal one, the MVP of the show, the Craig Lee, calling in on the MMA-Holes Live. That's right, the number is 516-522-0267. Suck my dick. I can't soundbite. I could sound drop that and make that. There's so many good sound drops that I could pull from this show. It really is. We have a caller. Let's see who we got here. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where are you from?
California, brother. Darth Bane.
Bane's in the FOOKIN house.
Wonderful.
Welcome to the show, Mr. Bane. What's going on? How's it going? And what's your thoughts for tonight?
What's going on, you folks? Well, you want to know what? I pretty much with the Gaethje-Johnson fight, it is going to be the most lit, inbred, violent fucking fight in the history of the lightweight division.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Darth. These people don't know what they're about to see with this fight. They don't know what they're in for with Whittaker versus Romero, the fight that should be the the last fight of the card. Fuck Nunez versus Shevchenko. Not saying it's going to be bad, but it's not going to be Whittaker versus Romero. Anything else on your mind?
Fuck no, exactly. And you want to know what?
Yes.
It's going to come down for that fucking crocodile hunter to negate the fucking savage Cuban missile from hell and to just have ridiculous. I mean, I hope what he's done this whole training camp is fucking pure takedown defense. Because if he doesn't utilize it, holy fucking shit. But like I said, if he does utilize that, if he's smart, if he can pull that off, his striking is going to be opened to a point where I don't think Romero on a technique level is going to be able to really fuck with him. I think that he's going to, by the 3rd round, I think he will TKO him because Romero is very notorious with gassing. I think that he's going to TKO him.
All right. Thank you for the call. I appreciate it. See you later, my friend. See you in the chat.
All right, brother.
Darth Bane calling in on the MMA-Holes. MMA-Holes Live. The phone lines are open and lit up, so make yourself heard. Make your voice heard. Not only in the chat, on the phone lines, donations, whatever the fuck you want to do. We're ready for you, man. We're ready. Yoel Romero versus Robert Whittaker. We are just passing the tough finale. We were going to talk about it, but how could you not talk about this fight, guys? Robert Whittaker versus Yoel Romero. The thing I love most about this fight is we're torn. A lot of people think Romero's going to win. A lot of people think Whittaker's going to win. I do feel that we are 50-50 on this one when it comes to Romero versus Whittaker. So we're pretty much torn up on this fight. Me personally, I don't like to give my picks early, but fuck it, man. I do feel that Whittaker is going to win, and I think it's going to be wonderful. Darth Bane calling in on the lines, and that fucking sound is hilarious, by the way. Kyle, you're still here, huh? You're still hanging in there. He's still hanging strong. What does he say, Kyle? Darth, you're a stay-at-home dad. Oof. Oh, man. All right, everyone in the chat right now, fuck Kyle's mom. Give him the attention that he solely needs. Let's all fuck Kyle's mom in the chat right now. Everyone take your dicks out and fuck Kyle's mom as I take the next call. Welcome to the MMA-Holes Live. What's your name and where are you from? And we have a hang-up. All right. Phone lines are open 516-522-0267. Let me know what you think. We're open right now. We could talk about UFC 213. We could talk about tough finale, whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll go back and forth. I don't give a fuck because this weekend's crazy, man. Having two swole fights together. Now, I did complain about UFC, the tough weekend, UFC 213. I was complaining, but what they did was they threw 5 fights together on the main card, and it turned out to be a good one. It really did. It looked like shit, and UFC got their shit together, and they pulled together a good card. Now, is it a great card? No. Is it an entertaining card? Yes, it is an entertaining card. So I'll give him that on that one. Here we go. We got a call. Welcome to the MMA-Holes Live. What's your name and where you from? Oh, fuck me in the ass. I think I just hung up on him. Welcome to the MMA-Holes Live. You are live, and what's your name? Where are you from? Jello. You're live on the MMA-Holes, and you just hung up. I think I hung up on the good call, by the way. There was a good caller, and I think I fucking hung up. It doesn't matter. We don't have any screeners over here or any of that shit, so it's just me and you and Zaboomafoo. Phone lines are open. We are taking calls. Why the fuck not, right? We introduced this last week, and I kind of like it. I kind of enjoy it. I like hanging with you guys, hearing the voices, seeing that chat going, and it is wonderful, wonderful. Is everyone fucking Kyle's mom? Kyle's mom took a shit named Kyle. Says Filthy George. Gang rape time, says Jay Smooth. Martin Guitar says, LOL. Like I said, let the mules start the train. And look at everyone's fucking Kyle's mom. Welcome to the MMA-Holes Live. What's your name and where you from?
I am Matthew Klein Cater, representing Las Vegas, Nevada. I seen Yoel Romero at the open workouts, showing off that Cuban sausage, hanging down his legs. I want to challenge Yoel Romero to an official cock-off. I'm done with Cody Garbrandt. I want to see who's got the bigger hammer, me or Yoel.
Matthew Klein Cater. Wow, this is such a privilege and honor. I can't even believe this. So you're ready. Are you moving on, or you're just looking to take out the whole UFC roster?
Well, they want to talk about my bitch tits, but I've got a tree trunk between my legs. I don't know who this guy thinks he is, Yoel Romero. Wearing the tight shorts with the pictures with Holly Holm. I'm packing the real hammer here. These guys are all entertainers. I've got the heat between my legs.
Well, it's good to know. It's good to know that you're packing the heat because we were all wondering about that, and now we know for sure that your trouser snake is ready to rock, and this is good stuff. This is good news. Matthew, you have any last words for the MMA-Holes while you're live and across the world, 44 watching?
14 inches and counting. Come suck it, motherfuckers. Peace.
There you go. Matthew Klein Cater. And I think we know who that was, guys. Let me know in the chat if you know who that was. But I'll give you a hint. It wasn't Matthew Klein Cater, but it is someone else. If it was Matthew Klein Cater, I don't think he would have a lot to say to me because he's not a fan of my calling in pranking stuff. But yes, that was Kobe from Kobe's Corner. There you go. Kobe loves talking about Cox's Conor P. Kyle, you guinea cunt. Who said that? The guinea cunt. Darth Bane. 47 watching the MMA-Holes Live. What is going on? And there he is, Kobe's Corner, hanging with the holes, hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
On a Wednesday night. Guys, the show is flowing and going. Kobe's calling in. Everyone's calling in. We're having a great time over here. And here we have another call. Welcome to the MMA-Holes Live. What's your name and where you from?
Yo, it's your boy Smooth from the 410. You already know.
Oh, snap. Is this the Smooth?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's going on? Now, first off, Mr. Smooth, good to hear your voice.
Yes, sir. It was good.
Now, is this really Smooth, by the way? Or hold on. How can we prove this?
Yeah, it's me right now, bruh. I was on your show last week.
All right, okay.
I was on your show on Friday. Yeah.
Okay, I believe you. What are you smoking on tonight?
Oh man, I got some Tangerine OG on deck right now.
All right, that sounds
some really good stuff, man. You know.
Well, it's good to have you live on the MMA-Holes calling in. Swole, guys, everyone in the chat say hello to Smooth. Smooth is live right now. Now, Jay Smooth, let's talk about this. Shevchenko versus Nunez. Before we get your thoughts, Shevchenko versus Nunez, which one would you fuck first, and what would you do to her?
Oh, Valentina gonna get my bullet, bro. That's straight up. That's straight up. She gonna catch every single bullet I got in my AK for real. But if we being honest, as far as Nunes, I usually go for Brazilians, but she has like this early Michael Jackson, like late '90s look about her. You know what I mean? Especially around the jaw area. I don't know what it is, but something about Nunes, bro. I'm just not into her at all.
Yeah, she's a little too on the manly side, just a little too much. You know, hey, listen, I don't mind if you go whatever way you go, you could knock yourself out, but a little too far on that side. She crossed over too much, and yeah. Anything else?
Hey, look, man. If you're Hey, if you're into girls that are built like NFL linebackers, she's the girl for you.
Yeah, it is true. How large is the clit? What do you think? I'm pretty sure she has a bigger clit than my penis, but what do you think?
Probably about the size of China's WWF circa '99. Probably the same size as that shit. Good 3-4 inches.
Who do you got in that fight for the win?
What'd you say?
Who do you got in that fight for the win? Nunez versus Shevchenko.
You know what? If the fight goes past 3 rounds, I gotta give it to the bullet. But the thing, I don't know. Nunez is in a different type of mode right now. Even though for some reason you can't really deny the savvy and you can't deny the technical prowess that Shevchenko has in her stand-up, and I think that's going to be too much for Nunes to handle. So for this fight, I'm gonna pick the bullet, man. I'm gonna go Shevchenko on this one. I think she's gonna knock her out.
Shevchenko with the finish.
It's gonna take her maybe 2-3 rounds, but she's gonna knock her out probably if she wins.
All right, in the chat, let me know what you got. But Jay Smooth says Shevchenko for the win, finish, 2 rounds. Why the Fook not? All right, I'll give it to Jay. Now, Jay, what was the reason why you were calling in? What's on your mind?
You know what? I actually wanted to get my thoughts on another fight on 213. Well, actually, first before I get to the co-main event, I wanted to address the heavyweight fight before that. I believe in this one. At first, I said Overeem would beat Verdum. To be honest with you, I don't know if I want to stick with that one because for some reason, Overeem has this tendency to get a little bit careless when he's in striking exchanges, and he tends to get clipped pretty easily. Verdum has sharpened his stand-up to a point where he doesn't have to rely on his ground as much as he used to.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's going to be a surprise in this fight. I think so. You know what? I'm actually going to flip. I think Verdum is probably going to shock some people on this one. I think Verdum will actually beat Overeem. It's going to be a decision. It may not be the most exciting fight, but I think I don't know. I just feel like Verdum is going to outslick Overeem in this one.
So you're going Verdum for the win in this one versus Alistair Overeem. Hey, listen, that fight, it's another interesting fight. On that card, there's a lot of cool stories with Pettis and Miller, Overeem, Verdum,
right.
Romero, Whittaker. There's so many cool stories about it. So it's interesting to get everyone's perspective on that one. Anything else on your mind, Jay Smooth?
One more thought, and that's on the co-main event. In the beginning, I wanted to give Whittaker the edge because he had basically the way he destroyed Jacare. I didn't expect it. I thought he just had a pair of hands on him and that was it. I didn't know his fucking head kicks were that lethal. But I don't know. I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel like Yoel is going to win this. But when he does, it's going to be controversial, Phil. There's going to be buckets of water for every single round because we all know Yoel. He likes to be explosive. And that takes so much energy out of you when you're an explosive athlete. It's either going to be a bucket of water, or he's going to be grabbing the fence, or he's going to do something that he's not supposed to. I always feel like there's controversy in Yoel's fights. But at the same time, the man is a monster. And for some reason, no one has been able to give him any sort of trouble, no matter what they do. So, even though I'm a little reluctant to go this way, I believe Gay Jesus will slaughter the Crocodile Hunter, and he will likely do it in the round he normally takes people out in, and that will be round number 3.
Round 3. There you go. So Gay Jesus. You're going Gay Jesus on this one?
Straight up.
All right, Jay Smooth, any last words? Thank you for the call. I do appreciate it.
Hey, no doubt, man. Anyway, I see all y'all in the chat. Oh, and by the way, Kyle, tell your mother, suck my dick.
There you go, Jay Smooth on the MMA-Holes Live. Always killing it in the chat, killing it on the calls, killing it in the hangouts. Jay Smooth is
Wonderful.
now Yoel Romero, and it seems like it happens every time Yoel Romero fights. Yoel Romero, there's always some sort of controversy, buckets of water, not getting out of the corner. I mean, and the guy is fucking crazy talented, but it is weird how consistently we see Yoel Romero playing these games and fighters are getting frustrated, fans are getting frustrated, but a lot of people are picking Romero in this fight. Now, everyone pretty much knows that I feel that the Crocodile Hunter, the Reaper, will be victorious, but we'll find out shortly. We have another call over here.
Water.
You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, Chris, it's Carl.
Carl, what's going on, my friend? How's it going tonight?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
It's good to be alive, Carl. It's good to be alive in the MMA-Holes. It's good to be breathing.
All right. So you've heard me say a few times throughout the week, study up on Justin Gaethje, and I know you have, but to the rest. But I've changed my prediction, man.
Uh-oh. There's a change.
I think Michael Johnson knocks him out the first round, bro.
No kidding. So what's...
Well, TKO. Either knockout or TKO.
What's your reason for the change? And welcome to the show. Rome NYC is now an MMA hole. So what's your reason for your change in prediction on this one?
Justin talks about so much confidence. And that, Michael's got so much, false confidence. But I'll be honest with you. I think Justin's not confident, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel it this time. 17 fights, 17 wins, no loss. I've given him confidence, but I just, all the interviews I've watched, I don't give him the confidence anymore. I think he's lost it.
All right, so there we go. You think of the confidence
that
out
is
the
my
window.
reason. I think he'll. And the other part of it, Chris. I'm sorry. And the other part of it is, he is a loose cannon, and I just feel like, with no game plan coming into it, 'cause he never has a game plan, but no game plan. I think that Michael Johnson will probably catch him with a probably. I'll give it over the top. He'll catch him and he'll drop him.
So there you go. So you're thinking a drop. Man, oh man. So now it's a change. Now it's funny. It's funny you say that. I hate changing my picks, and thank you for the call. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I hate changing picks. I always hate doing that, especially with doing this show. I go flip-flop, go back and forth. Every time I change a pick, my gut goes in another direction. I'm usually wrong. But sometimes you got to make that change. But once I feel a pick is there, I have to stick with that pick because once I change it, I'll always be kicking myself if I don't change it. Have you guys in the chat ever done that? Have you ever placed a bet where you changed your mind last minute, changed your pick, whether it's any sport, and all of a sudden it never panned out? Let me know in the chat. I'd love to know. Let's see who else we got in this chat right now as I turn the phones back on. Phone lines are open, kids. Let's see. Connor B. Connor B. Craig, how do you swing so much pussy, says Filthy George. Jay Smooth, first round finish. Bold as fuck. Darth Bane says, bro, he out. Maine maneuvered him in the clinch where Romero is the scariest, says Darth Bane. Joe Miller says, I agree. He doesn't seem confident. Ape Riot says, remember when Romero pooped his pants? Yeah, I do, Ape Riot. We do. We do. We all remember, right?
Wonderful.
Yes, we do, Luke. Grabbing the fence. That's right. Yeah, a lot of fucking shady shit goes on when it comes to that. Now, this fight with Gaethje and Michael Johnson, god damn, it's going to be fucking good. That fight is going to be so much fucking fun to watch. It really is. I love hearing everyone's opinion on this because there is I don't think there's a guarantee in this one. I keep flip-flopping myself. I'm going to stick with my pick. I haven't really given my pick to the MMA holes because that's what we do, our fight buddies. You'll find out on Friday night who Mystic Moss gives his guaranteed picks. You will find out Friday night. But Michael Johnson versus Justin Gaethje is going to be a great fight. I mean, that is a fun one. I felt like they did a really good job. In the chat right now, let me know what you think about that matchup. Do you think the UFC placed in front of Gaethje the right opponent, the perfect opponent to be welcomed into the UFC? Let me know in the chat. If you don't think so, let me know who you think Gaethje should have fought. In my opinion, I feel that Gaethje is lined up against the perfect opponent. I really do. I like the trash talking from Johnson. Little cringy at times. Don't really believe how he delivers his trash talk, even though Michael Johnson says it's not trash talk. It is. It is trash talk. Sorry. I mean, he's spitting fire about his mother and all that stuff. It is trash talk. So, but I think it's a good matchup. Stick with your gut instinct, you stupid Fooks, is Jafui.
Wonderful.
Kobe says, honestly, I like Nunez early or Shev if it goes back round 3. So, yeah, that's true. It's a tale of two fights. Craig, that's what's up. This is Filthy George. Filthy George. Also, they have a nice home. That's who they do. Whoever you're talking about, they really do. I agree.
Wonderful.
You can't change your best where I'm from, says bets. Where you're from, you get killed. Yeah, Steven Siddle, you can't change your bets. It's, it kills you. Because then you're going to look back and you'll be like, oh, God, why the fuck did I do that? I've done that so many times, and I will never do that again. I think MJ will win, but Justin's leg kicks are pretty swole. MJ takes it, though. Joe Miller, and I was saying that before in the chat, actually. The leg kicks, I do feel, are going to definitely benefit Gaethje. If you've watched his previous fights, leg kicks for days. Leg kicks for days. The dude fucking chops people down. So it's interesting to see what Michael Johnson's going to do to prevent that from happening. Justin Gaethje is a murderer, says Mike Fitz. Romero looks like he is going to wreck, says Ape Riot. He's looked like that before. Jay Smooth says the only guarantee is either Johnson or Gaethje will die. There you go.
Wonderful.
I agree, says John Pickle. Darth Bane says MJ trash talk is fucking garbage. Kobe's Corner says I like that overhand, and that is pretty impressive as well. That swinging, clubbing overhand. Jafui says Giachi is gonna fuck Johnson up. Tiramisu. That's right. All right, 972. Here we go. You are live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where are you from?
Hey, it's Carl again. I'm sorry to bother you, brother.
Welcome back. It's all good.
Well, you were talking about the leg kick, and so I have to chime in on this. Yes, Justin Gaethje by far, any MMA fighter in this world has better leg kicks than anyone. However, the fighter he's up against, Michael Johnson, is one of the number one fighters who knows how to check those leg kicks. So that was all I wanted to say, brother.
All right. Thank you for the call. There you go.
Right.
So, yeah, checking the leg kicks is imperative in this fight. And everyone knows if they check the leg kick correctly, well, the distributor of the kick, well, that fucking sucks. Because kicking a check over and over again doesn't end well, Anderson Silva. But, it's not fun from what I hear. Not like I fucking know, but from what I hear, it's not fun. So, that's true. If Michael Johnson could correctly address that. The thing with Gaethje's leg kicks is he'll finish a combo and then end it with a kick. Like he always finds clever ways of making sure that that leg kick it's gonna land, and it's not gonna get checked every time. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Johnson will hold up. And we know that Johnson can throw. The guy could throw. He's a killer. He's got crazy eyes. Look what he did to Poirier. Khabib was a different story. Justin Gaethje versus Khabib, I mean, they're apples and oranges when it comes to this fight. So it's a fascinating fight. 17-0-0 is Gaethje. First fight in the UFC versus a Michael Johnson, the menace, who is 18-11-0. Don't let those stats fool you. This dude is a tough dude. It's a tough dude to face in your first UFC fight. So don't let the stats fool you, because we have 10 more likes. We'll break the song for our call. You are live on the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where are you from?
Hi, this is Casey Fitzgerald from Weehawken, New Jersey.
All right, Casey Fitzgerald from Weehawken, New Jersey. Casey, what's on your mind?
No, Stacy.
Oh, Stacy, I'm sorry. Stacy, what's on your mind? East Coast represent.
Hey, so my son Michael, he's like an MMA advocate. He loves it. He lives for it. And I am his mom, and I welcomed his love for the MMA, and I want to verse Ronda Rousey.
So you are challenging Ronda Rousey. What? When you do fight, what round will you finish her in?
No, I'm pretty sure I will take her down in the third round.
Third round. That's pretty impressive.
Pretty sure. I grew up in the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a badass.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the call, and tell Michael that he's a swole MMA hole. All right. Anyway. And yes, Fitz is dropping the mom on the MMA. Fitz's mom has got it going on. Stacy, Mystic Moss. Hot Mom says Mike H. If you guys saw one of our, what was it, random night? I don't remember what time we saw. We got to get, if you guys want Fitz's mom on the show, we got to get her on a random night. And I think that will be a fascinating interview. We'll open up the Google Hangouts and we'll get Fitz's mom on a random night. Yeah. At first, I'm like, who is this? And then I realized it all came together. It was like Saw when they do the montage at the end. Reading Rainbows is G-Man Mule. Oh, God. Ask her if she robbed her house. This is Kobe. Death by Scissor. MMH 80s Coke. This is Darth Bane. Go on vid. Yeah, we definitely got to get her on a random night. Stacy Colmy says Craig Lee. Now, Marlynn, if you are live on the call, I'd love to. If you are hanging with the boys, Marlynn.
Hanging with the boys.
I would like to get Marlynn on a hangout. I know she's on vacation and doing her thing, but she is doing Fight Week this week. She's going to the whole fight stuff, UFC, the fan festivals, all that fun stuff in Vegas. So, Marlynn, if you are, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to send her hold on. I'm going to set it up because I want to see, since she's going to be there, I want to see if Marlynn wants to call in real quick to the MMA-Holes. I know she's on vacation, but maybe we'll set that Fooker up. And while that goes on, all right, hold on a second. You know, I didn't even fucking set this up. I had so much shit going on here. It was crazy. All right, let's just throw this over here. Don't mind me. Let's have some talk. Let's have some music. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Chris is setting up a link right now because he would like Marlynn Lane to call in, and it is wonderful, wonderful. Da, 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 ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba. Enjoy the music. Ba, ba, ba. All right. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all night. And here's the chat. Dance along. All right. I dropped a link for Marlynn because I completely forgot that she's doing Fight Week. So maybe we could get Marlynn's perspective on the whole thing, on what's going on over here. And yeah, yes. We've got 10 more likes. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Fuck Kyle.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That's right. If you're just jumping in right now, we are killing the dislikes of AIDS. There are 3 down and 52 likes up on a Wednesday night. 1,831 people. Guys, we get to 1,900. We fuck Luke Thomas. We'll play the Fuck Luke Thomas song. So we'll do that right now. I do want to get Marlynn on a call, so maybe she is watching. If not, it's all good. It's all good in the FOOKIN hood. Let's go to this, Google. Hangouts. No Hangouts. All right. I got to set this thing up. Oh, Justine Kish is still here. Bink. Let's get rid of her. And I want to get Craig Lee on a call, too, as well. I would love to get Craig in as well. Hold on a second. You are watching the MMA-Holes live. We're going to open up the phone lines. Why not? Opening back up the phone lines. There we go. And okay. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just doing this shit on the fly because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck over here. I just don't care. I'm just here to have a good time. All right. Let's see. Google. Don't mind me. Oh, what are you doing there? Hey, how'd you get over there? Let's fix that up. All right. We'll fix that up when the calls come in. And there we go. All right. Well, let's send a link to the MVP, because if I didn't send a link to the MVP, well, that just would be sacrilegious, right? I think we could all agree to that. So let's do that. So you are watching the MMA-Holes live. Let's take a phone call right now. You are live on the MMA-Holes. Where are you from?
What's up, Chris? How's it going?
What's going on?
It's California.
Cali in the FOOKIN house, and what do we got here? Is this Sammy?
Is this who?
Wait, who is this on the phone?
Oh, this is go fuck yourself.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Oh my God. This is pretty funny because did you hear how out of breath they were from California? Oh my God. Huffing and puffing. So my guess is this. The prank callers are basically this. You have a shitty podcast. It sucks really, really bad. You got no views. And you're calling in on the MMA-Holes with your little dick. And you're jelly that I got 50 people watching right now. About to go over 2,000 subscribers. And you're hella jelly. It's not my fault, my friends. It's not my fault. Keep hating. Keep hating. All right. MMA-Holes unite. We've got a guest. We've got a guest. I think we got a guest. I don't even know.
You do.
Oh, hey. Well, we do have a guest. Craig Lee, you have a little bit of echo. Jump back in real quick. While you're doing that, I'm going to play the song because we've got a guest.
Good.
We got a guest. The MVP.
Hey, brother. How's the echo?
Craigie boy, what's going on, my friend? How's it going tonight?
I'm good. Is the echo gone?
Yeah, the song is winding down, and Craig Lee is in the FOOKIN house. Craig, we got some fucking haters calling in today, and I love every minute of it.
It is crazy fun, man.
I get off on this shit. And the best part is this, guys. Keep disliking the videos because that just gets me, it doesn't matter. It's engagement. So whether you like it or you dislike it, I'm still getting engagement. So we got 4 dislikes, 4 people dying of AIDS, and it's all good. I don't give a fuck if you dislike it because that just puts me in the suggested videos section. So you stupid dick faces, keep disliking it. You're helping the channel out. And keep calling, too, because you create great content over here. Sorry, Craig, I had to make a
No,
statement.
I mean, that's fine. Now, if this is still not clear, I'll call back because it sounds like there's an echo, isn't it?
It sounds, it just sounds like you're kind of in an open room or something like that. It doesn't, not really echoing.
Which is nice because I'm not in a huge room. But anyway.
Yeah.
But no, Marlynn said earlier in the chat that she was back home. She was at work today. She was worn out.
Oh, she's back home. Okay. Yeah, I missed it. The chat's, it's fucking on fire. So,
I love it.
Yeah, I missed it, unfortunately. Sorry, Marlynn. I apologize. Yeah, so disregard that email over there. But yeah.
Hey, that was nice to have Kobe on there too, brother. I was going to tell you, good job.
Yeah, what do you think of Kobe right now? I think he would be a nice addition, you know. We have him pop in. I pop in over there. We cross cocks. And yeah.
Yeah, man, it's a good thing.
You know what's funny too? Like we're getting the haters now, so it's good. We could get each other's trolls as well. So if people don't like Kobe, come on over here. I'll fuck you in the ass. I'll fuck you hard.
Destroy you.
They don't even know. Like seriously, like they don't even know who the fuck they're messing with right now. Craig, do they? I don't think they understand the power of the MMA-Holes. I don't think they get it.
Oh man, the hell that's unleashed when the holes get up on it, man. It's unreal. Hey, we shut down people, and that's the truth.
Yeah, well, listen, it is what it is. They've seen it on Fight Buddies. People come in, they can leave as many dislikes as they want, but the chat room always unites and always takes out the dead weight. So.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it really does. But like I say, if they're tough enough to hang, they usually wind up staying, and you know, that's the thing. You know, it's just whatever. You're gonna come, you want to have fun, be able to. If you give some shit out, be ready to take some back.
Yeah, it is what it is. So, Craig, this is fight week. It is wonderful, wonderful. And I have to say, I am fucking pumped. I am pumped, man, because, listen, I was complaining about UFC 213. I was like, I don't know. But they pulled it together, put 5 fights on the card. And, Craig, holy shit. Craig, are you okay?
What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like a microphone fell or some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe rubbed against it. It's all right.
Wait a minute. Tell me if this is it. Anything? No.
It's just
me, brother. Still there?
Yeah. You actually sound a little clearer now.
Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe I fixed something.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Yeah, it does sound very clear now.
Yeah, you sound a lot better there, Craig.
Wonderful, my brother. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry to go with your query.
All right. So MMA Holes Unite. We are on the quest to 2,000 subscribers. We're gonna blow past the Jafui drops a hot dog bottom lip. Kobe's Corner's hanging with the boys tonight. Going cray in there. Ape Riot says, Kyle, English, do you speak it, motherfucker? Is Kyle still in there? Jesus Christ. This dude is fucking, oh, man.
He's a glutton for punishment, I guess.
What a dick. Kyle. Oh, Kyle. We feed you. Feed us, Kyle. Jeanette Fastman, what's going on? I'm so drunk, I would fuck Luke Thomas. Oh, my God. Jeanette said she would fuck Luke Thomas.
Wonderful.
That is wonderful.
Well, I think he has to be drunk, you know. I mean, I imagine it looks. I bet he stays. I don't know. I bet she's doing good.
Wow, look at this.
He's pulling some chicks.
So what are you showing us right now?
Well, a few people wanted to see Bud, so there we go. This is the wonderful. If you go to Twitter, you'll see. Remember that green Bud I posted earlier today?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful stuff, man. This is it right here.
Wow.
It is the strain that I officially named the MMA-Holes strain.
That is a nice stream over there. Looks
Oh,
beautiful.
it is. I mean, really, it's just a hybrid that I came up with, and so I decided to call it the MMA-Holes strain. Strain about a month ago that we talked about it. But it is great. It's cured perfectly. But I'm excited, Tris. I'm very excited about it. I saw the energy on FS1 at UFC tonight, and you can see the energy's hyping, man. It's good.
Yeah, doesn't it look like a good time over there? Fight week looks like so much fun.
I could have went, man, but well, I got my hips still not worth traveling that far and doing stuff. If I could get around and have fun all day, yeah, but otherwise I'd just be on pain meds and wouldn't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm going to play a video real quick. This is an Instagram video that I posted today, and this is me cruising to 2,000 subscribers. Here, hold on.
Yeah. This is good.
Here we go. This is me cruising to 2,000 subscribers. You can suck it.
It's the motherfucking deal.
All right, that's that. That's my Instagram at the MMA Hills. Go check it out over there, and you can see wonderful things like that. Me riding a bike, doing my best Conor impression. Yes, cruising to 2K. Yeah, fight week. I feel it's mandatory that we get this channel up. I mean, this channel is fucking going and flowing. Next year, I could only imagine the numbers of next year. I can only imagine, and I will, mark my words, I will be there for fight week, and we will get a meetup. We'll get all the MMA holes together, and it would be glorious. Wonderful time.
Hey, man, if I'm alive, I'm going to be there with you. I mean, I plan on being alive. I'm just saying, hey, of course. But I'm just saying, there's no two ways about it. And the girls always like to go anyway because I've taken them most of the times except for the last time I went to Vegas. So, if it's in Vegas, is it always in Vegas? I never really thought about it.
Yeah. Each year it's in Vegas, and I haven't had the pleasure. I've been to fights in Vegas. I never done this type of fight week, so I'm in. I gotta go, man. Mark Guitars goes, Chris, what the fuck is that, man? Conor B says, Conor nut hugger. Hey, Conor, are you gonna win? Are you gonna beat Mayweather? Well, there you go. There you fucking go. Kyle says he's gonna call in. That'd be great.
Call in, Kyle. Lovely, dude.
Oh God. Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Was that Kyle's mother that called herself something? Was that Stacy? What was the young lady's name? Yeah. No, maybe that was Kyle's mom.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. I'm just saying. You never know.
Kyle's mom is walking funny right now. I don't think she could get to the phone. I think Kyle is definitely bow-legged. Yeah.
And I hadn't seen Stacy in the chat. Have you?
Stacy.
Not even with that name. I mean.
No, that was Fitz's mom.
Oh, no, not Stacy that called. That Fitz's mom.
What's
You
that?
just called a while ago? The lady that just called a while ago.
Yeah. That was Fitz's mom.
Was it really?
Yeah. At first I was like,
Stacy.
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, when she first called, I'm like, wait, who is this? She's female and she's calling the MMA-Holes. That's Marlynn's job. And
Really?
Ann's job. But yeah, look at that. The 7% is growing with Fitz's mom. So yeah.
Fitz's mom, now I want to tell you what, that is one beautiful woman and a good woman too to raise all them kids.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kyle says he's gonna call when you get off the line. No, listen, Craig.
I'm on Google Hangouts, you prick. You spell that phone number.
Craig is hanging out on a Google Hangouts. It's an exclusive members only club over here on the Google Hangouts. Now, guys, call in on the phone lines. I'd love to hear what you think about this week. Kyle, come on the phone, man. I'll stick it in slow. I'll make sure that you don't cry. We'll go in nice and easy, and you'll love it. I'll make you love me. Johnny Pickles is laughing. Mike H is laughing. If that motherfucker calls in, get me on there, Christopher. Oh, G-Man wants to fucking light him up. Kyle knows better.
Don't believe. If he'll do it, then he got the balls to come on in. That's for sure. If he's got the balls to call, then he deserves to get on.
Here's the thing, Kyle. We've seen the Kyles before. It's happened before. We've heard the trolls before. And what happens? They become one of the MMA-Holes. It happens every fucking time. Every time. And what happens after that? They become one of the most consistent members of the MMA-Holes. And they enjoy the show. So it's all good. We will talk shit as much as you want to talk shit over here. I have no problem. We are the MMA-Holes. So you keep talking shit, brother or sister, whatever the fuck you are. And I guarantee you'll be subscribed and be part of this dysfunctional mess. All right.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to get into this weekend, man. I mean, it's so tough to talk about Maymac when you have a weekend with two swole fucking fights. I mean, listen, back to back. Ultimate Fighter was a little bit of a letdown with the whole, and they had him face off the Garbrandt and TJ Dillashaw, and no one gives a fuck, but it looks like it's going to be happening in the summer. I still want to see that fight. But the Gaeth G versus Johnson thing is fucking great, man. It really is.
Yeah,
it really is a lifesaver when it comes to tough. Do you have the same type of excitement for this finale, this fight night? Or hold that thought. Let's see what we got going on over here. Okay, you are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Hello.
Hello. You are live on the MMA-Holes. What's going on, friend? What's your name? Where you from?
How's it going? This is Kyle.
Is this Kyle?
What's up? Yes.
All right, Kyle.
What is going on?
All right, man. So where are you from?
What's up, MMA-Holes?
Brother Kyle, talk to us.
Where you from, man?
I'm from Cali. I called a bit ago.
Okay, yeah, but I forget. You know, you're a forgetful voice. So what's the problem? What's up your ass right now? Why are you hating?
No, I just found your channel. I was just trolling. You know.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't even know. You just popped up on my feeds, and I was like, just have some fun.
Oh, there you go.
Just having some fun.
Hey, it's all good over here. So, Kyle, let me ask you a question. Do you jump in to the Luke Thomas chats? Do you jump into the MMA, all the other MMA channel chats?
No, actually, this is my first time.
Oh, is it really?
I didn't know they even had a MMA chats other than the MMA Junkie and all that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of shows. There's a lot of shows out there. You'll find a lot of these MMA-Holes in there spamming the shit out of it. So, listen.
Hey, I'm a fan of the MMA hole. I'm a fan.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, welcome.
Just having some fun.
All right. So we won't fuck your mom anymore. How about that? Is that fair?
That's fair.
All right, Kyle. Hang in the chat. Look at that. We have a new MMA hole, and I have a feeling he's going to be a good part of this family. Be good, my friend.
Yeah, I will subscribe. I'm a MMA hole all the way.
There you go. All right, Kyle's part of the MMA holes. Look at that, Craig.
All right, that means Filthy George pull out. Leave her alone.
Yeah, we got to. Everyone get George out of Kyle's mom right now. pry George off of Kyle's mom instantly. Well, hey, listen. Like I said, we've seen it a million times. How many times, Craig? I can't even tell you. I mean, we've only been doing it. We've been doing the channel under a year, and we've seen it over and over again. So we like to have a little bit of fun. Sling your best insults. Call in. Say go fuck your mother. Whatever you want to do. when it comes down to it, we're all here to have a good time, guys. That's what it comes down to. So if you like MMA and you like cringy shit, you like to be a dickhead or an asshole or whatever, you found your home. So Kyle is an MMA hole, Craig.
He truly is now. He had the guts to call in and face it up and then confess it. So now he has come to the altar of Mystic Mouse.
There you go. All right, so Kyle called in. Phone lines are back open 516-522-0267. That's right. Craig, is everything all right?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to move that out of my way. I apologize.
That's all good. But you're on the headset, right? You have the gamer like.
Well, I see what's going on. What happened is the mic on the webcam.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's why it's been probably having some problems or issues before, because it was still on and they're interfering with each other. So I can get it off. That's why it sounds better now.
What do you got? The Logitech?
Oh, the webcam, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Skull Candy headset.
All right. So yeah, that's a pain in the ass. It is. That it does have a mic, but yeah, it's just not as good. We got another caller over here. Why the fuck not? On the MMA Holes Wednesday show. Here we go. You're live on the MMA Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
It's Darth Bane again. You want to know what, Kyle? You motherfucker. I've been talking shit for about 2 hours straight. You've been fucking triggering all of us, brother. But you want to know what? Which is my catchphrase. You fucking passed the test. You're still a fucking cuck. But you are in the beginning stages of an MMA hole. So salute, brother. I'm out.
There you go. It gets me every time. Fucking gets me every time, that squeal. I love that shit.
The right time there. No, see, this is the microphone on the headset now, and I turned the one off from the webcam. Both of them are picking up my voice, and therefore it was causing echo.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Hey, problem solved. Things are being solved. 58 likes, 38 people watching right now in an MMA Hole Wednesday. We're fucking going strong here, guys. Having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday night. Now, guys, next week, back to our normal schedule. I'm going to be doing 9 p.m. Eastern time again. I'm going to go back down because I kind of feel bad. People, poor fucking Frank Bavon, God knows what time it is for him, and a lot of other people, well, they can't hang with the boys with the MMA Holes. So what I want to do is drop the show back down to 9 p.m. Eastern time. It gives us time to even go longer, but I'd like to do that. This way we can basically get everyone involved on the show. I noticed ever since we started going later, we have a lot of people from Texas jumping on, and that's fucking cool, man. I love Texas. That's awesome. So I want to get a big, swole audience with a big veiny cock, and we're going to be going at 9 p.m. Eastern time. All right. So, yeah, so Craig Lee, what's the odds? Fight week. Well, I would like to do this even before next year. Listen, I don't want to wait a fucking year to meet up with the MMA Holes. So
no, not wrong,
before that happens, I want to plan something out. I'm looking by the end of the year to hopefully have a bar stream where we do a live stream from a bar. We get swole and sexy. We could have a meetup there. And I would like to go around and fucking have this show in other places. So once we get that bar thing going, the doors will open and we're going to be going around. And I would love to hit up Fight Week and do all that shit. So stay tuned, guys. The show is just going to get bigger. It's just going to get stronger. And now Kyle's part of the MMA Hole. So there you go. And Brian Roy just says, go ahead. I almost called you Craig.
Brother man, listen, I'll be watching, but I've got to go take care of some things with a couple of people real quick. Them ladies need me to go do something for them. But I'll be back. I'll be watching. And hey, brother, it's always great talking with you. And we got a wonderful fight weekend coming up. We got a small bunch of MMA homes. We rock. This is how it works. We are the best.
That's right, Craig Lee. Thank you for the call. Appreciate it. And we'll see you in the chat. We'll see you soon, my friend.
Later, brother. See you in a few minutes.
All right. So that was Craig Lee live on the MMA Holes. Craig does his thing. So here's the deal, guys. Let me explain to you the new viewers right now. Our Wednesday show has been going on for 42 weeks. There was 2 weeks where we had a ban on our channel where we got a little suspended. I just spit on myself. We got suspended from YouTube for a little time. There was a miscommunication with Zuffa and the MMA Holes. We cleared that up. And not only did we clear that up, but we decided to make this show even swoller when we came back. We came back stronger and sexier. We hit 1,000 subscribers. We're growing fast, man. We're growing really, really fast. The reason why you want to be subscribed to this channel is because of this. And this is for the new viewers. Everyone else knows the deal, what goes on over here. But we do weekly shows every Wednesday. Look at this. People are coming in. Zane Bando, welcome to the MMA Holes. You are wonderful, wonderful. We do weekly shows every Wednesday night. We do MMA Hour pre-shows on Mondays. Monday afternoon over here at 12. We go on an hour before Ariel Helwani's show. And we discuss the guest list. We talk about MMA. We have a lot of fun. We talk about the previous fights that happened that weekend. We also do Friday shows. And we have another. And here he is. Kyle. Kyle, that mutt man. The mutt man, Kyle Rice, is now an MMA hole. And there it is. It's official. I think that is him, right? What's up, guys? I'm an MMA hole. There you go. So there you go. He's part of the family. He went through the chat room, did his thing, had a little fun, and now he's part of the MMA holes. Fridays, we do what's called Random Night. It doesn't happen every Friday, but Fridays we do shows where basically we open everything up. Not only do we talk about the UFC, Bellator, all that stuff, but we talk about everything. And that shit gets really, really cringy. Brian Roy just says, gets very, very cringy on Friday nights. Random nights, if you like uncomfortable situations, definitely tune in for that. So we basically cater to a lot of different audiences. Fight Buddies is a whole different monster. Fight Buddies is basically, it was inspired by Joe Rogan. I'm going to turn off the phones right now because I want to explain this to you guys. Fight Buddies was inspired by Joe Rogan. He does a fight companion, and I like the style of it. I like the fact of just hanging out with guys, girls, whatever you're doing, drinking, having a good time watching the fights. But I want to do something a little bit different. So I decided to make not Fight Companion, but Fight Buddies. We watch the fights, we have a little fun, we drink, but we incorporate this aspect of the show. We're going to have call-ins. We're going to have our predictions. We're going to have a lot of stuff. It's going to be more interactive. Basically, with Fight Companion, there's zero interactive stuff going on in there. No matter what, this live chat will always be going. We're not shutting this thing down. We're never shutting this thing down. I almost threw up myself. The minute we shut this thing down, there is no more MMA holes, okay? So this thing will always be going and flowing. It's the heart and soul of the MMA holes. Check it out right over here, the heart and soul. So Fight Buddies, no lie, we get up to 1,000 people watching at a time. I got 46,000 people on our Bellator stream the last time. 46,000 people on that stream. It's just going to get bigger. This weekend, we're going to try to break those records. We're going to have a lot of people. This chat room goes so goddamn fast on those nights. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. So there's a lot of content that I pump out on this channel. I push a lot on you guys because I love it. I love doing this. I love MMA, and I love dysfunction, uncomfortableness, cringiness, and I love likes. So one more. We play the 10 more likes song one more time. Turning the phones back on. Phone lines are on. So guys, listen. Call the show, 516-522-0267. The MMA Holes Live. Make your voice heard. We're talking about UFC 213 and Tough Finale. We finally know who's going to be fighting Lima versus Taylor. It's going down. And, hey, I'm interested. Why the fuck not?
Wonderful, wonderful.
I'm fucking interested. Chat room unite, and let's see what we got going on here. Fight Buddies is Ann H. If you have been here for a Fight Buddies, hit me with the ones in the chat so you could tell people that you've survived a Fight Buddies. Haha, Jesus. Brian Bridges says, Joe Rogan, wonderful, wonderful, says Filthy George.
Wonderful.
Fucking Fight Buddies, fight companions. Yeah, that's right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Joe Rogan would rather read about flat earth than the chat, says Filthy George. Is true. Darth Bane says, George, you seem like you have a Minnesota can take.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Get Carrie on this Friday, says Conor B. I don't know where the fuck Carrie's been, but she's shown up during Fight Buddies, so maybe we could get her in here. You should eat a taco for the Fight Companion. It's not Fight Companion, it's Fight Buddies. Get it right. Kyle Edition doesn't compensate Carrie's loss. Oh, God. The new people don't know Carrie. Flex.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Joe Miller's flexing, and here they come. The ones are coming in. If you've witnessed the Fight Buddies, hit me with the ones right now in the chat. Let me know. I need to know because we are a swole fucking group over here. Bring back Carrie, says Conor B. Look at Carrie. I miss Carrie too. I'm not going to lie. Minnesota can tick, really, Nika. I think Carrie is gone. She and her new boyfriend is interesting. Says, Abba Zabba, what's going on, friend? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Hope she's still alive. That's all I care about. Craig Lee has been there. Ann H has been there. Darth Bane says, Joe Rogan. Codename says, how is buying the UFC 213 pay-per-view You're trying to say who is buying the UFC 213 pay-per-view or streaming it? That's a great question. Codename wants to know who's buying and who's streaming. Let me know in the chat right now. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
What's up, Chris? It's Zan. How are you?
Ann H?
Zan.
Oh, Zan. Zan, sorry. I thought you said Ann. I'm like, wait, hold on. That doesn't sound... Zan. Okay, Zan.
All right.
That's all right. Where you from now?
All right. Down in Grove, Illinois.
Illinois. Okay. And what's on your mind? What's on your mind, Zan?
Well, I have to ask you, what were your thoughts on tonight's episode of the show?
Okay.
And what do you think of the finale?
All right, and thank you for the call. All right, there is Zan. Zan calling in on the MMA Holes. What's my thoughts on Tough? I did go through Tough earlier in the show, but for the new people jumping in right now, I am not a fan of Tough. I don't think it's Tough is any good. I think Tough sucks, to be honest with you. Now, I have enjoyed some seasons of Tough, but this season just didn't do it for me. I felt like they hyped it up really good, and it just kind of fell flat. And the reason why it fell flat is because the fight never happened. No TJ, no Cody. I didn't think the fights were all that. There were 2 episodes I really, really liked, and that was it. 2 episodes. And I'm not going to lie. I did like, shocker, I liked 2 episodes, but that was it. I don't remember if it was 6. I think it was like 6 and 7 or something like that. If you remember in the chat, let him know. But Zan, thank you for the call. Tough, I'm not a fan of, but I am definitely interested in the Contender series. I don't know about this whole Snoop Dogg thing. I'm not understanding where they're really going with Snoop Dogg, but hey, maybe it's good. I don't know. I missed the Looking for the Fighter. I got to watch the next Looking for a Fighter. But we'll see. Spinner says Zan equals Hooker Naples. Oh, you know what I want to play? I got to give credit where credit's due right here. Let's play a little something on the MMA Holes Live, because we're the motherfucking DO-double-Gs over here. Okay, let's go over here. YouTube. So there is a friend of the show named SEGA Camp. I'm going to do a little bit over here with you guys. Stand by. Internet is going fucking crazy slow right now. Not sure why. The fuck's going on, Internet? Get your shit together. Get it together right now. All right. YouTube. Yeah, it's just fucking lagging like a motherfucker. Let's see what the chat room's doing. Filthy George, I'm a fan of Tough, says Brian Royer. Hey, listen, everyone has their opinions. That's why we all have mouths, so we can express it. Some people like Tough. There's a reason why it's still on. Dana White said that Tough is not dead. Even though it didn't get great ratings, it's still going to go. So there you go. Love you, Ann. I love you too. Filthy George is dropping it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I want to slide into Nightbot's DMs, says Darth Bane.
Wonderful, wonderful.
God, LOL. All right, let's pull this up. Subscriptions. All right, I got to scroll through here for a second. Let's see what we got going on. So, Reading Rainbow, guys. Reading Rainbow is what I want to use as the the code word for... I got to find it, though. What the fuck is it? I should have fucking set this up before I decided to do this little skit. What the fuck is it? I'm looking for something right now for my little bit, and it's not going to work out too well because I can't fucking find it now. Anyway. Wait, you're going to bring on SEGA Camp. Abba, this is what I'm going to do. Oh, Abba knows what I'm talking about here. So I want to play something from Sega's channel. I want to play the Reading Rainbow. He did a cover. Now, let me know in the chat how many older people, because this is an older thing right now, how many people in the chat know what Reading Rainbow is? We're going to use it as a code word for we're gonna use it as a code word for people that are too long on the show. People have used it already on our show, and I want to continue that, but I can't fucking find this asshole's channel. I mean, I can't say asshole, he's a nice kid. What the fuck is it? Why can't I find this dude's channel? Here we go. Conor B says Fook Reading Rainbow. How bummed are you about the Cowboy fight? I am pretty bummed, but it's gonna be UFC 214. So we'll still see it. I kind of wish it was at UFC 213. I think that was the fight right there. Unfortunately, let's see. Sega Talks. I don't know what the fuck. Where is it? Sega Camp. What's the name? Abba, help me out. What's the name of his channel? Kobe's Corner still hanging with the boys right now. I'm bummed. Cowboy Cerrone is a great fight. It is. That fight was going to be a really good one. UFC 214 is like so fucking stacked. It's ridiculous how stacked that is. So it is a sad day to see that gone. So right now I'm looking for something here and I can't fucking find it. This is ridiculous. I got to cue this up. Oh, here we go. I found it. All right. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. Check it out. Now, all right. So this is a channel. He does acapellas of songs. And he just so happened to do an acapella, and I asked him if we could use this. So let's see if I can find. Go subscribe to friend of the show, SEGA Camp. He did a beautiful rendition of Reading Rainbow. What the fuck is it? Oh, here it is, guys. All right. Okay. Warning. Warning. Cringe alert, guys. Cringe alert. Warning, warning, warning. Cringe alert. Now, SEGA Camp, I tell you what, he's a very unique individual. He does a great job on his videos, and he has a genre. He has an audience for what he does. And I do want to use something from his YouTube channel. I want to incorporate something. I think it would be wonderful, wonderful. But before I do that, we have 10 more likes. Ban it, make him like, make him dance. 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
Yes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
All right, guys, here we go. So this is what I'm going to do in the chat. I'm going to put a link to his song so you can go to subscribe to him. It's up to you guys. You can do what you would like. If you would like to subscribe to him, I got to give him his proper shout out. So there is his link. Every time a guest goes too long, I want you guys to say Reading Rainbow. So if I have a guest on and you just had enough, well, I need you guys to drop in the chat Reading Rainbow. That's going to be our code word. If you call in while a guest is on, you could say a comment, say anything, and say Reading Rainbow. And this is going to be our code word. I feel it has to be different than MMA. I feel it has to be completely out of left field to be funny, to make the bit work. So Reading Rainbow is going to be the code word for when when an interview goes too long. So this is inspirational right now. Here's the song. Hold on a second.
Reading Rainbow was never really considered to be a cartoon, but more like a educational show that used to air back in the 80s and the 90s.
He's not retarded, guys. He's just he's just really he's passionate.
So on PBS Kids, yeah, very sorry guys. I apologize. But I have this on the list for a reason because I remember watching
This guy's got the best voice.
The show back in the early 90s, and you know what though, ever since then now though, they took it off the air probably about 10
So he's giving a little backstory to Reading Rainbow. For those who don't know what Reading Rainbow is.
years ago. There's still some sort of way that they're keeping the Reading Rainbow product alive. Like now, I know now there's an app now for iPod and iPad users.
All right, get to the song.
Product alive.
All right.
But the intro was like probably the.
Are you guys ready for this song? If you're ready for SEGA Camp's rendition of Reading Rainbow, and I would love to take a snippet from this and use it for the show, giving respect, and I'm going to drop his thing in the chat again. If you guys want to go subscribe to my friend SEGA Camp over here, he's going to do a beautiful rendition of Reading Rainbow. If you guys want to hear it, hit me with the ones right now in the chat if you're pumped up for the Reading Rainbow song. Are you guys pumped up in the chat? Let me see the ones right now in the chat room. It's about to get crazy.
The best thing ever, and you'll see about just cut right to the chase and do the acapella. So,
are you ready for the acapella of Reading Rainbow? Let me know right now. And I listen. Okay, guys. I don't know. He's doing his thing over here, and I don't want to talk bad about any creators on YouTube when they're just doing their thing. But I laughed so fucking hard when I heard this, and whether it's meant to be funny or not, it is entertaining. So I'm just gonna play this right now. And SEGA, if you're watching this, no disrespect, but it's fucking funny. It's really, really funny. I was crying, and oh god, here's the ones. You guys are pumped up. Are you ready? Let's do it.
enjoy.
I can't. And yes, this is an MMA show. Guys, what I'm about to play right now is Reading Rainbow, a cover of Reading Rainbow. Now, Reading Rainbow will be said Every time a guest is going on too long on the show, you guys hit me with the reading rainbows, and I will play. Well, I won't play the song. I will just try to get the. I'll know that guest needs to go. Here we go.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to go, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow, reading rainbow, reading rainbow, reading rainbow, reading rainbow.
All right. I love that. That is amazing. Now, here we go. I'm gonna drop this in the chat right now. Here we go. Go subscribe to my friend Sega Camp over there. That is amazing. I'm telling you guys, that shit. I was laughing so fucking hard when I heard that. I'm like, this is gold. It is freaking gold. So credit to Sega Camp for putting that together. I don't think I'm going to. I'll open the phone lines back up. What do you guys think in the chat? Reading Rainbow. So there we go. Reading Rainbow. It would be kind of funny too if a guest is going too long and I just start playing the song. Like if a guest is just going too long and then
butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high.
I can't. Oh God. Oh, it's so great. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. Hold on a second. I gotta put his link right now in the chat before I forget, because I need to fucking give his due respect. Here we go. 61 likes, 39 watching the MMA-Holes live, and we've heard something that could never be unheard. Hit me with the ones if you want to hear it one more time. All right, I'm going to put this in the chat right now. Quested 2K subs. All right. Do this. All right, so I'm dropping his link in the chat. I put it in the comments. Remember, guys, Reading Rainbow. Every time a guest goes a little bit too long, sub to Sega. All right. There we go. All right, so there you go. There you go, Sega. I'm throwing you a little shout out over there. 1,835 swole people. You better subscribe to Sega. There's this Sega. I keep on saying Sega, like there's an R in there. Sega, much respect, much respect. You guys want to hear it again? Do you guys want to hear it again? Do you guys want to hear it again? It looks like you do. It looks like everyone in the chat wants to hear it again. We can do it again if you want to hear it again.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to go, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow, reading rainbow, reading rainbow, reading rainbow, reading rainbow.
Oh God, it's so great. It seriously is great. All right, Sega, good job. Now subscribe to him. His link is in the description. I'm crying. All right, so remember, guys, if it gets if it gets too crazy with a guest, too long, we reading Rainbow the shit out of that guest. Remember that, friends. And if they're not here for this, tell them that we will do that. All right, so that's that. I gotta like. Did I like his video? I hope I did. Let me make sure I like that. Oh, I fucking like that. All right. All right, so back to the UFC talk. We got Stop it. It's heartbreaking. Wonderful, wonderful, says Filthy George.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The cringe is real, says Stephen Killen. Hell yeah, Conor B. Let me bang, bros, his code name. Nah. You know you're going to be humming that. Jesus Sega has a great sense of humor. He has done some crazy stuff for his Twitch fans. So go check him out on Twitch, too. I'm not a Twitch guy, but I can be a Twitch guy. The phone lines are open, so if you want to make your comments on the song, 516-522-0267. That's right. And respect Sega. Respect to Sega. All right. So Fight Buddies is this Friday, guys. We're going to start it off, kids. We're going to start it off swole. We're going to start it off sexy. It's going to be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Fight Buddies. Here's the first fight of the card. Jordan Johnson versus Marcel Fortuna. Fortuna is going down. Theodoro versus Tavares is going down. You saw Lucas's picks. If you missed it, it's in the beginning of the show. That's going down. Cannonier versus Rorik is going down as well. Cannonier is trying to come off of that loss and see if he can get a W. If you notice a theme here of Ultimate Fighter peeps, well, yeah, there are, because it is a tough finale. DeCasey, whatever you say, how you say his name, it is what it is, friends. DeCasey, this kid is real. He's fighting an undefeated fighter. And close this fight. Do not sleep on this fight. DeCasey's been crazy. Been real crazy. So, yeah, we're going to want to see what he can do with this fight. If DeCasey wins this fight, I feel he is the real deal and can be considered one of the top guys. Maybe, let's see what happens. A couple more fights in the top 15, top 10. DeCasey has a lot of talent. We'll see what happens. And then, boom, they threw it in here. Finally, they updated it. Diego Lima versus Jesse Taylor is the co-main event. Jesse Taylor on the tough finale. He did his thing. He jumped on top, did his thing, grinded, choked the shit out of a poor Kraus. And Diego Lima versus Jesse Taylor will be the fight. I have a strong prediction in this one. Very strong prediction. So, Dick Casey says Brian Roja. Martin Guitar said, wouldn't it be easy if we found out that the Diaz brothers were fucking each other the whole time? You know, Martin Guitar brings up a good point. I don't know. You're probably like, how does he bring up a good point? I feel that the Diaz brothers are weirdly in love with each other. Do you guys follow them on social media? Now, call me crazy, and maybe Martin Guitar could back me up on this one, but they have an uncomfortable relationship, the two of them. They're brothers, they're close, okay? But it's kind of like they do love each other. Like they like weirdly, like in the wrong ways. You know, I don't know. It's kind of cringy. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. But nothing against the Diaz brothers, because I think Nate Diaz is fucking awesome. But they are, yeah. Martin Guitar says they are almost too close. Yeah, it's weird. It's fucking weird, man. Martin Guitar, we actually agree on something. Sega gonna collab with the Chainsmokers is Filthy George or Saga. Yeah, if you guys want Sega on here live to do a live rendition of that, we're definitely gonna have to set that up. They suck each other, says Spinner. Nick Nomblock says Mark DeCasey versus Lando would be a fight of the year. Nick, sign. Where can I sign for that fight? Where can I sign? Darth Bane says, fuck the fucking Diaz brothers. I'll kill those cockroaches. Cockroaches or cuckroaches, whatever you want to say.
Wonderful.
They like smoking weed together and hanging with the boys, says Brian Roger. The Squid is here, says, hey, Holes, what's going on, my friend? I hope you are wonderful.
Wonderful.
Let's see. The Diaz brothers have smoked themselves stupid. 516-522-0267. Call in, get your thoughts in. Your mama's boobs. This is Mike Kirk. All right. My mama's boobs. Y'all tripping. They grew up around meth heads and both took brutal brain damage together. All right. So there you go. This is Conor B. Never see them with bitches, Spinner says. Here's another point, Spinner. They are always in bottle service sections, always roped off next to the DJ doing their thing, dancing, and like Nick Diaz is like pointing with that weird mug on his face. And there are girls around them, but they're never interacting with those girls. Yet they are close to the guys and the DJ, and the brothers are together. So maybe, just maybe. And hey, like, not that there's anything wrong with. Not that there's anything. Well, there is something wrong. It's fucking incest. There is something wrong with that. Anyway, Jesse Bell Hill needs to do a conspiracy theory on this. Wonderful, wonderful, says Sean.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Someone call in, please, is Filthy George. Filthy George wants to call in. George, why don't you call in? 516-522-0267. Knock yourself out. You know why George probably wants someone to call? Because he wants to say Reading Rainbow. That's probably why. That's probably why George wants to call in. Because how could you not want a Reading Rainbow?
Wonderful, wonderful.
I fucking love it. It sounds like Batman, actually, a little bit. It does. Cockroaches. This is Jafui. Getting sick of the Diaz brothers fight already, says the Squid. I hate fags, says Martin. Okay. All right. To each his own. It's to each his own. All right, so the main event of the evening is Justin Gaethje versus Michael Johnson. It is going down, and it will be wonderful, wonderful. Now, if you want Chris's, Mystic Moss's guaranteed picks, well, you have to tune in on Friday night. That's when we do our Fight Buddies. That's when we get sexy and swole, and it gets wonderful, wonderful. So definitely tune in on our Friday nights, and I will. I'm laughing at George. Play that song again, you bearded goat. Nothing wrong with a pumping hose and coat hanger abortions. Life of a pimp, says Jay Smooth. Squid, fight already? Diaz brothers been fighting for years, LOL, says all day. Joe Miller says, Diaz brothers just want to ride their fucking bikes. La-di-da-di-da. It's the motherfucking Diaz. Chris, to each his own. Yeah. Hey, listen. I got to be somewhat politically correct. If you like to poll, if you like to fence, if you like to mail fence, do whatever you want. It's cool, man. We've got a caller. George Sampras, your wishes are answered. You are live in the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
It's NH.
NH. NH calling the MMA-Holes live. Ann, what's going on?
Hey, just chilling here with you guys.
Nice, nice. Now, Ann, actually, I'm kind of glad you called. I know that you are a fan of Tough and everything like that. What is your review of the last episode and the season as a whole?
I'd say the season as a whole, I love Tough. And season as a whole, I probably only give it probably a 4. I like the last fight. I'm a big fan, but I'd give the last fight probably about a 5.
So you're giving it a 4 as a season, and a 5 as
this year. I mean, it was a little bit like everybody's been saying, a little, slow, kind of different. Little ratings are lower, I think, because that just I don't know. Some people just didn't like it, I guess. Well, but I'm a big fan, so.
And I got to ask you a question. First of all, are you playing with the microphone, or is it just a?
Yeah, I got my headphones on. Should I take them off, or?
No. It was just like kind of. It sounded like you were fiddling with it a little bit. So.
Oh, it's probably my husband's got his tablet on a little bit to hear.
God damn your husband! What is he doing? What the hell is wrong with that guy? How dare he interrupt our show and our conversation?
Yeah, Mike H. How dare you mess with this stuff?
Now, wait, hold on a second. Now, your husband, is he an MMA fan?
Yes, he is an MMA fan, but remember, I'm more of the crazy fanatic. He likes it, but not just crazy me. We do the UFC, stuff like the pay-per-views and stuff, so we can have time together and stuff like that. But he's not quite as crazy as I am about it. But
does he watch? Does he watch the pay-per-views because you want to watch it?
I think it's both mutual, and he likes it now, better than what he used to. But I mean, let's put it this way: on the DVR, there's a lot of UFC.
No, there you go. That's awesome.
It's taken up most of the DVR.
So Ann H is live on the MMA-Holes. She just called in. She's wonderful.
Wonderful.
And she is actually I tell you what, you kill it on Twitter. If definitely follow Ann H on Twitter. She is crazy on Twitter, doing her thing, making things happen over there. So definitely follow you. What's your Twitter handle for the holes?
Chillzone 95.
ChillZone95. Go check her out on Twitter. Now, Ann, what do we think here? It's fight week. The tough finale, UFC 213. How amped up are you about these fights? Do you plan your week around these fights? Like you're all partied up? Do you have any parties? Do you watch it just with your husband? How does it work?
Well, Friday, of course, will be just here at home watching, but usually for pay-per-views, we go to the casino sports bar that we hang out at, where everybody knows our name.
Well, hey, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah, we watch the pay-per-view there. It's pretty fun.
Now, one more question. What did you think of the Reading Rainbow song?
That was, it was interesting. It got me laughing, though.
There is no shortage of uncomfortableness on the MMA-Holes. I think we could all agree on that, right?
Yeah. It's great. I love it. Great show. MMA-Holes.
Any last words for the MMA-Holes?
No, I just, for the fight was between Jesse and Lima, I think, I'm hoping Jesse, that's who I want.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be a good fight, but hopefully Jesse will be able to get him down, take him down, and get him down. If he can't, Lima will probably win otherwise.
Yeah,
I think, but
on the floor,
I'm
right?
pulling for Jesse.
Jesse, you got Jesse in that one. What about Gaethje versus Johnson? What do you say?
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, that's one I'm not. It's still not. It's gonna be a hard one. I like Johnson. I'm gonna go with Johnson.
Johnson on that one.
But I'll probably change my mind.
Uh-oh.
I might pick him.
Oh no, Ann.
Take a look.
Oh no.
It's an open.
Oh no.
Reading rainbow.
Oh no.
All right, Annie.
No. Okay.
All right.
That's cool.
Have a great night. Thank you so much.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Friends to know and ways to go. A reading rainbow. I can be anything.
I love Ann. She's awesome, man. Ann is really cool. Thank you for the call, Ann. I do appreciate it. We're just having a little bit of fun with you. I fucking love it. I think the best is forget it. I almost pissed myself. A little bit of piss almost came out right there.
Butterfly.
I can't. I'm not supposed to laugh at my own shit, but God, I'm a funny man. All right. So there you go. Phone lines are back open. Let me know your thoughts. We got to wind this down. It's like 1 a.m. over here. I'm losing my mind. Okay, Reading Rainbow, Hooker Nibbles. I love it. Says Sean Cianos. April, LOL. She's okay. Ann's good people. I really like Ann a lot. I do. LOL, best outro ever. 10 out of 10 says Filthy George. You're out of here. Says got him. Says all day. Oh, God. Okay, it looks like G-Man is going to have to make a call here. G-Man, beware. Now, here's the deal. This is why I kind of like the call-ins. Best cutoff music. I'm dying. Here's the deal, guys. The call-ins, make your point. I want to talk to Ann a little bit more because I like to learn a little bit about Ann. Ann is like here on every show. She's really awesome. She's very knowledgeable about the sport as well. She knows a lot about the UFC, Bellator, all that stuff. So I wanted to get her going a little bit on there. But these people have spoken over here. And Johnny Pickles is dying. I tell you, I don't give a fuck. If you don't think that's funny, I don't give a fuck. A person don't subscribe. Fuck you. Who cares? Shit's funny as hell. We went full autistic on that call. All right. Autism rules. All right. So George just wants people to call so he can hear the fucking song. Abe Bright needed a good laugh tonight. I'm glad you guys had fun. I know it's gonna be happening. You're definitely gonna be humming that shit tonight while you're in bed. You're gonna be in bed. You're gonna roll over in your bed, and you're just gonna be going. Where is it? I can't. Might be one of the best bits ever. All right. Anyway, how do you bounce back There's just no bouncing back from that. And like I said, in the description, guys, down below, go check out his channel. If you're into video games and stuff like that, he does live streams as well. And like just crazy stuff. Just subscribe. Go ahead. Give him a subscribe over there. Don't torment him. Be nice. Sean says.
Wonderful.
That's right. Hey guys, we fucking having a good time tonight. If you guys had a good time in the chat, hit me with the ones right now. If you're laughing, if we're having fun, hit me with the ones. I always like to know if you guys are having a great time in there, but just seeing the LOLs and the ha-ha-has, it's amazing. Could you imagine, like, we get another pro fighter on here, which is going to happen, and UFC in the house, and I start playing that song? Oh, yes. All right, we got to talk a little bit more about UFC 213, and then I'm going to wind this fucker down. Remember, if you have anything on your mind, people could be afraid to call it because they're going to be getting the reading rainbows. But I do appreciate everyone that called in. Thank you for coming in on the Hangouts. Craig Lee, the donations, by the way, Pavan and Marlynn Lane. Thank you so much. I do appreciate those donations. That is awesome. Really is wonderful. Speaking of the ones, Frank is still hanging out in there with the ones. Brian Royger, Martin Guitars. And guess what, guys? We have another call. You are live on the MMA-Holes. Where are you from and what's your name?
What's up? It's in California. It's Kyle, the MMA-Hole.
Kyle, what's going on, man? You survived the majority of this show. We had a bumpy start, but you're back in. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm glad to be a member, Chris. I'm an MMA. What can I say?
You converted. Are you?
Hey, look.
Are you smoking on something or on sipping on anything?
Oh no, I'm not.
Okay. Most of the chat is.
I actually smoked weed 4 months ago.
You stopped. You stopped
feeling
smoking.
Feeling great.
Hold on. You stopped smoking weed 4 months ago?
Yeah, 4 months ago.
Oh, wow. Well, congratulations. There you go. What was the reason for stopping? Work?
Hey, looking forward to the fights this Friday, this Saturday. You know, just finished the Ultimate Fighter finale. Looking forward to the fights this weekend.
All right, good stuff. You have any picks?
You already know.
Before you go, do you have any picks in those fights? What's a lock fight for you?
Wait, what? Say it again, sir?
What is a lock fight for you? What do you pick for this weekend? Give
I got Johnson versus that fucking idiot.
Butterfly in the sky.
Fucking Gaethje.
I can go twice.
I got Whitaker over you, Romero.
Okay.
And I'm going for Shevchenko. Gonna fuck up that lesbian.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the call. Thank you for the call. Thank you for the call, Kyle. Thank you for the call. Welcome to the MMA-Holes. You're wonderful. Kyle's is part of the crew now. Retard Rainbow. Boo. No. Oh, God. So there you go. There was Kyle's picks. Kyle is an MMA-Hole now. He quit smoking weed. I wanted to get a little more of that story. I was curious what the reasoning for that was. But Kyle is an MMA-Hole for life. Right there. Welcome. All right, guys. No. Fuck up that lesbian. God, I'm trying not to abuse the whole reading rainbow thing, but it's hard. Oh, man. It is hard. Get your last calls in, guys, right now. 516-522-0267. That was pure autism. Oh, God. All right, so I'm going to go 1:20 a.m. It's 1:17 a.m. I'm going to go a couple more minutes onto the show. And UFC 213, we haven't really touched on it enough tonight, so let's go through it. Pettis versus Miller. Verdum versus Overeem. Omielanchik, I can't say this fucking guy's name. Omielanchik versus Blades. Romero versus Whitaker. I am 100% sold. And Nunez versus Shevchenko. Guys, even the undercard is looking good and swole. Everything's looking good on UFC 213. It really did come around. We have a call. You are live on the MMA-Holes. Where are you from? What's your name?
Dude, it's Darth Bane again. What the fuck happened? I don't know what the fuck. I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to be fucking logical about it, but Chris went full autistic. That was pure Asperger's, man. That's all I have to say. I love you, MMA-Holes.
All right. Yeah.
Good night.
Autism. Good night. Autism in the house, kids. Autism in the house. We got to represent. We represent people, you know, and we're doing it. It's so funny. Listen, we're not laughing. We're laughing with. We're laughing with. I think it's great. I think the song is fantastic. I think it's so funny, and I think it fits the job. Now, I'm hoping that Sega Camp could chime in on this, what he thinks about it. If Sega Camp doesn't want us to use the song for that reason, it's all good. We will stop playing the song, so we will find out. I'll find out, but I think it's fucking hilarious. I think it's so funny. Anyway. All right, last thoughts, guys. UFC 230. Remember. Friday. It's right around the corner. Fight Buddies is going down. Fight Buddies. I will start a link early so you guys can jump into the chat and talk. We have a website with a forum over on that website. Check out in the description. Follow the MMA Holes here. Social medias at the MMA Holes. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Twitter is definitely very important if you're going to follow us, fucks. 63 likes, 1,834 subscribers. We're going to hit 2,000 this weekend, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Last thoughts over here. Let them in, let them strong. Right now on the MMA Holes. Whitaker will win third, says Sean. Johnny Pickle says yes. Filthy George says autism is lit. No. He left before Rainbow. Yeah. See, people will wisen up that reading Rainbow will come. T-Man is missing from today's show. T-Man is awesome. He's back streaming again. He is on my wonderful channels. And yes, go check out T-Man. He is awesome. Darth Bane is sitting in a weird apartment with his pee-pee hanging out of his shorts.
Wonderful.
Says Martin Guitars. You could meme that song, says Frank Bavon. Frank Bavon, I have a feeling. I don't know if Frank made any videos lately, but we have to check out his channel. Check out Frank's channel as well because he has some funny videos, MMA Hole videos, actually. The song is great for the show, says Ann H. Wonderful, says George.
Wonderful.
That's why Judge sucks, man. LOL. Some people truly do see fights differently all day, and that's the great part about this, man. Everyone has completely different opinions. It's great. I love having a diversity in opinions. If we all agreed, it wouldn't be good content. It wouldn't be fun to watch or listen to. Yeah. Ape Riot says, will you be doing pre-fight calls Friday? So the calls are new. This is literally the first full week that we're doing calls. So the calls are new to the show. I do like the fact of incorporating calls during Fight Buddies. I think that's great. The problem with Fight Buddies is I'm a little behind because when we're streaming, there's a delay with YouTube, unfortunately. When I'm on my phone, it's almost instant. When I'm on my phone, when you say something or when I say something, we see it almost instantly. It's great. Unfortunately, on OBS and all this shit, it doesn't catch up. So what I'm probably going to do is take calls after fights. But if I take calls after fights, you can give your predictions for upcoming fights and stuff like that. Remember, guys, the donations are there. The donations are what keep the show going and flowing. Donate to help us pay for pay-per-views and keep this show rolling because I want to give you as many shows as possible. So down below in the description, you could drop donations in there, all different denominations, and you can do that. We could get that party going as well. And that's pretty much that. I had fun tonight. I had a good time, man. This was a lot of fun. I laughed pretty hard. I hope you guys laughed as well. And we had a really strong audience tonight. Not only did this chat represent and do its thing, not only did the callers represent and do its thing, Craig Lee always does his thing. The donations did come in, and we had a good time over here. So that's all that matters. Fuck that Reading Rainbow Kids to Stephen Killen. Mark Guitar says, Diego the Fever Dream Sanchez. This is Mark
Wonderful.
Stephen Killen says, I saw that. Brian Roy just says, Diaz brothers are best buds. Johnny Pickle says, this was fun as hell tonight. Hilarious.
Wonderful.
Right, Connor? Yes. It was. I had a good time. Overeem needs his juice. USADA killed him. Overeem. We'll catch you all next time, says Sean. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for the love. When we hit 1,900 subscribers, I think it's fair. We'll hit that in no time on Friday. 1900 will play the Fuck Luke Thomas song. Guys, we're going to see 2,000 subscribers. It really means a lot to me. Subscribe to Kobe's Corner down in the description. I dropped his link. I'm going to leave his link there because we'll be collaborating. I like Kobe. I'll tell you what I want to do with Kobe, man. I think he's going to bring a nice a nice change to the show, something we need on this show. So I think we're going to have a good collaboration going. Also, I'm going to be jumping on Kobe's channel and doing something over there as well. So check us both out, man. We're going to be doing things. We're going to intertwine. We're going to find some more YouTubers as well. Cool YouTubers, not dickheads. We're going to find some powerful YouTubers that are going to take over the game. We are the MMA-Holes. All of us, everyone inside this phone is an MMA-Hole. Everyone remember that you take the MMA-Holes wherever you go. Any chat you go, remember, deep down inside that brain, inside those eyeballs, Reading Rainbow exists. And you guys are MMA-Holes. I will be live Friday night for the Fight Buddies. Maybe pop up on the phone stream, so you know what you have to do. Click the bell next to the subscription so you get the alert. At the MMA-Holes, boom, right over here is our social medias. You know where to go, where to flow. That's where we're going to be laying low when the streams aren't going. And always remember, don't be an a-hole, be an MMA-Hole.